Hey everyone, this is Rob,
And Michelle.
and welcome to Bunebape, your weekly podcast and everything you need to know about old school RuneScape.
Meet Merp.
All right, so this week I am only feeling a little bit better.
I'm not trying to get sick. So he's sitting over there.
Yeah, so we will.
We'll put something else on the screen.
I think I obviously sound a little bit better than last week, but still having some coughing issues, so it might be a little choppy as far as audio goes. But we'll
better than last week.
Do the best that we can.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, though, we do have a special guest this week, so shout out to them.
I'm Lulu. Came and joined me for the podcast. So if you are just here for Lulu, there are timestamps down below. Don't feel bad if you want to just skip. It's totally okay.
Yeah, feel free to jump around. And if you want to support the podcast, please feel free to do so by giving us a follow on Spotify, leaving us a review, whatever, all that stuff. And then if you want to support us a little bit extra, feel free to go to Patreon and send us a couple bucks that way. You get some extra perks like getting the episodes early, ad-free, or even some merch, depending on how much you want to donate. Always appreciated. Obviously not necessary. A follow is plenty.
Hey,
And,
Rover. You know who went the extra mile?
Yeah, I do. Shout out to Mweep Mweep.
Mweep, thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry you can't join our Discord.
Yeah, Mweep has tried to join the Discord, but unfortunately, our Discord is gated. You have to have an old enough account. At least
You're
90
halfway
days.
there. You're halfway there.
Because we've had
issues.
Unsavory types try to join with newer accounts. So unfortunately, we do have like kind of a longer age restriction for our Discord. But it's fine because we might even be moving away from Discord soon-ish.
Are we going to talk about that?
I mean, just so anyone that doesn't know, for anyone that's like out of the loop, Discord is going to be soon requiring people to authenticate their age via their face and or ID.
Or you'll be considered underage on it, which I'm like,
yeah,
I'm torn about if that will matter.
They'll give you the teen experience, whatever that means. So we don't know if we'll have to move away from Discord. If we do, it's not a big deal. We can move to something else. But
I'd definitely be sad. So I hope we don't have to.
Yeah. But anyways, besides that, we do have a few things to go over this week. There wasn't a ton of stuff that was happening. Honestly, just a couple updates, right?
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was kind of a lot because we've not really been, I guess we've been having stuff. It just feels like not like actual updates. So we have the game jam number 7 now. And then our update is music system improvements and Deadman tweaks.
Yeah, so I mean, there's some pretty cool stuff and some nice quality of life stuff that people have been asking for. So we'll be going over that, of course, and then of course, also at the end of the episode, as always, we do have our questions that we like answering. So thank you again for anyone that does answer or ask questions, either one. You can ask us on any of our socials down below, or feel free to go to discord.gg/boonwape. Like I mentioned, we do have a questions section there, and you can just dump whatever real life video game questions. And yeah, but before we get into all the stuff that we have this week, as well as our special guest, Michelle, how's it going?
It's going really well. So main game, I hit rank 200 of Shelby Griffin. Still no pet. I hit 4,000 KC. And then Deadman, I kind of forgot about it. And I was like, oh, shoot, I really need to get grinding because I want 12,000 points. So I am at 5,069 nice points right now. I also got to see my first breach tonight. It was very cool. I got killed by a mob, and then I got killed by a player. And then I actually was able to get some stuff. So I got a rune plate skirt and I got like food, which is good for me.
Big.
Yeah, I've not been going into dangerous areas or anything. I literally have been like AFKing with the starting staff between the Cyclops and the Joker thing at the RD Zoo.
Big.
And I'm just going back and forth between those.
A lot of mini combat.
Mini combat. Yeah, I actually finally hit 61, so it made me hop worlds. That's why right before recording, I was like, wait, I have to hop. It just stopped attacking. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. And then at work, I'm like training with a different department. And that's been like a little scary, but I'm feeling more confident now. So cool things happening.
Nice. Big gains.
Yes, still need to study the medical coding though. Like that part actually stresses me out when I think about it. But anyway, how are you, Rover?
I'm doing okay. I honestly haven't been playing a bunch because
sick.
I was sick. Yeah. So I was just like, it's weird. It was I had COVID, turns out. So that's why
good thing I stayed away from him.
It was bad enough where like I wasn't playing all the time. And so I was just like taking breaks or sleeping or whatever. So I didn't
Hmm.
get as much done as I wanted to, and I did a lot of quests. So luckily I'm over halfway on all the quests in the game now. I don't think I'll do all the quests
Wow.
in the game, but I also realized that I don't know if I'm going to continue. I haven't decided yet, but I realized that the optimal quest guide, at least for the Iron Man, takes you forever to do certain quests.
Yes, yeah. I think that I spoke about that with either Lulu or with Jader. Like you'll hear later this episode or you heard last episode, they kind of gave up on that.
Yeah, I might too, just
You could skip
because
around. You don't have to follow it.
they do kind of take forever. Like I wanted to do Monkey Madness earlier, but I was like, oh, I'll just stick to the optimal quest guide or whatever for
It's the
now.
last quest.
But they'd have you doing like some stuff early on that isn't really useful.
Well, because if you think about the entire goal of the optimal one is get your quest cape as fast as you can.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
I think it also like helps a lot if you're like going for like not max but like higher level skills,
Yeah.
because like yeah, they don't have you go for like Monkey Madness 1 or Barrow's gloves until like really far down. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
you do Monkey Madness before your gloves, and also
Hmm.
you do like here I actually just have it pulled up.
Cool.
Yeah, so like you do Morning's End 1 and 2 before your gloves.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which is
That's weird.
kind of insane. Like you do
That's optimal.
a ton of things, like a bunch of the medium diaries before your gloves, the Fremnik trials, isles, and exiles before your gloves, sins of the father.
Is Bear's Ghost just the last thing you get?
It's apparently Monkey Madness 2, DS2.
Crazy.
Oh wait, no, I
You
have
have
to.
to have passed it.
Oh, okay. No. Those ones are barely after. Okay.
I was like, there's no way you're doing like
Yeah,
DS2.
no, those ones are barely after. So,
That would have been so
but you still
funny.
do things like Lunar Diplomacy, Morning's End 1 and 2,
Mm-hmm.
and like all of Perilous Moons. Like you definitely can do the gloves and Desert Treasure 1, Monkey Madness 1. Like you can definitely do the gloves way before all of these quests.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so I think I might just do Monkey Madness 1, which I've been saying for a while, but also I've been kind of slacking. I have been
I know you have
playing.
been saying that for a while.
I've been playing a lot, just like AFK stuff.
Yeah.
Like I haven't actually been like participating in the game a lot, which is
Mm-hmm.
feels kind of weird because like I'm not getting a lot done towards like my goals.
Well, you kind of took a week off.
Yeah,
Because he
yeah,
was telling me too, he was like, oh, I feel bad because I didn't put a video out this week. And I was like, you're literally sick. Like,
true.
if you made a video, you would have just sounded like really bad the whole time.
Yeah, so I think like for instance, like I was playing, but last week I got like 3.5 million XP, and this week I think I only got like 2 million.
Dang, he's not even playing this game, bro.
Yeah, true.
He's
But
not even playing this
I
game.
did end up getting 12. I think I was 1150 last time
Hmm.
I mentioned, and now I'm 1230.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so some decent gains. I'm getting closer to combat 100, which is nice. I got 80 strength today.
I
And
love that you went from being like, yeah, I'll probably start bossing next week too. I'm gonna be max combat before I go bossing.
well, yeah, I mean, I guess
What's accidentally happening?
no, I mean, I didn't realize that the optimal quest guide is like very not PVM focused. And
It's
it's funny
not.
because I was actually looking at it and there's two main guides that I see people use for Iron Man.
Hmm.
One is Bodhi's,
Hmm.
and a lot of people say like Bodhi's has a lot of holes in it, but it takes you to PVM right away.
The boat has a lot of holes.
Yes.
Like it's gonna
Very
sink.
leaky boat,
Yeah.
but apparently it takes you to PVM right away.
Okay.
And then another one is I think I don't know the whole name, but it's like something to do with Sailor. And
Hmm.
he has like they have like an incredibly optimal guide where they pretty much don't PVM until like really, really late.
Oh, more like the quest
Like they
one.
not only they don't PVM, they don't do any combat for a really long time.
Yeah, that sounds like the wiki.
Yeah, like it's for a really, really long because it's just suboptimal, I guess. But my whole account is based on killing things, so or at least getting to raids. So
Yeah.
I think I need to skip around.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yes. Whether I'll actually do that or not, who knows? We have an extra
We
day
will see.
off this weekend, so hopefully,
You do.
yeah, I do.
I don't.
So hopefully, maybe I'll like get a few extra big grinds out of the way.
I forgot you had an extra day off. Lame. Oh my gosh. Have you seen Moulin Rouge?
Is the dancing one?
Yeah. I'm scared that it'd be like the big reveal where she coughs into a napkin and there's red on it. She has like tuberculosis or something.
Yeah, because it's like what, the
It's
1500s or
yeah,
something.
it's like the year one. So you just pulled away. And I'm like, oh, Nicole Kidman.
I hate it how often. Well, I mean, tuberculosis has killed like hella people.
Yeah.
So it's so funny whenever it's referenced in movies. It's like, yeah. So anyway, she went to the mountains.
It helped,
No,
apparently.
people thought it's because you're breathing polluted stuff, but they didn't realize that you just had an incurable at the time disease.
Yikes. I'm gonna keep this tuberculosis talking. This is
Yeah,
kind of interesting.
That's fine. Yeah.
I'll cut into right as I stopped so he could cough. I'll do it right as you're pulling away the towel from coughing.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because yeah, anytime you see someone like coughing blood into like a cloth, it's always like, oh, they have TB.
It's always the big TB reveal.
Yeah. Which
It
is like
literally
obviously
always is.
it's not like a real, as far as I know, not like a real thing now.
I mean, you can get tuberculosis.
Yeah, but you can obviously get a vaccine.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like not a
Get
not a big deal.
vaccinated.
Yeah, speaking of polio's coming back, but
Oh, and speaking of, Robert forgot to get his COVID vaccine last year.
Yeah.
And now look at him.
true, almost died.
I will be more annoying about it this year.
Yeah,
He
but
kept putting it off.
anyways, also a totally random aside,
Okay.
one of the like of all the hated tropes in movies, specifically action movies, obviously in this
Mhm.
case, anytime someone like gets stabbed or punched or whatever, and they have like blood running out of their mouth, that doesn't happen.
Doesn't that mean like internal bleeding?
That means that their literal like either
Lungs.
their throat or their lungs have been punctured, and that's the only place for the blood to go is through your mouth.
I feel like it's gotta happen sometimes.
It is so rare for it to happen like naturally. Like you would have to have, because you have to think about it, like that
Why
means
do they put in everything though?
I don't know. I think it's because it shows the audience this person's dying, and they don't know how else to show.
Yeah.
But it is very rare for someone, even if someone does have a lung or throat injury, it is still very rare for blood to
I
come
don't
out of their
believe
mouth.
you.
Like they must have like bit their tongue off or
There's
something.
so much propaganda that I literally think you're wrong.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm gonna
fine.
look into it later.
Yeah, it is.
Because why is it in everything?
I hate it because it just doesn't make sense.
I hope he's wrong.
Anatomically, it just makes nearly no sense.
I hope he's wrong. Because otherwise that's weird. Ugh.
Especially because in order to get those injuries, to have that type of showing, you would not be able to converse, which those people always do. They're like dying such a slow death. They're like, oh, I love you. Like, take care of whoever. And then there's like blood running out of their mouth. I'm like, you would not be communicating, bro. Like,
You'd be unconscious.
you would straight up be dead or something. Like, that is insane. But yeah,
Maybe they just have tuberculosis.
yeah, maybe it's very delayed, very
Yeah.
rapidly onset.
Very rapidly onset tuberculosis.
Yeah. And they actually don't die from getting stabbed in movies. It's all just incredibly fast cancer.
No, it's TB.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. Everything is TB.
Yeah.
Anyways, though, weird.
I had an aside.
Oh, go ahead.
I streamed on TikTok for the first time ever. You guys are TikTok stream enjoyers. It was kind of cool, like meeting more people, you know.
Little meet and greet.
Yeah, it was cool because the first time I was doing it, I didn't realize that it worked when it went live because I didn't know how to see if you were live on TikTok. So Angel Fate, shout out, she came and like into my chat and was like, "You're live on TikTok?" And I was like, "I am." So that was cool. But I've done it twice now and it's pretty fun. And people have given me like little rose things that she said are like scents, basically. But I was like, I'll take it, thanks.
No, they're
Like pennies.
isn't that for The Bachelor?
Oh my God, Angel, actually, she was like, oh, I have some like leftover from like, because there's a certain amount for the payouts, whatever. And she's like, that I couldn't give her the payout. She's like, so this is my last rose. And I was like, you're giving me your final rose.
Wow.
We're literally on The Bachelor. She basically proposed to me.
Yeah,
It was pretty crazy. Yeah.
But anyways, I don't even know what we're talking about.
Should we just go into the update?
Sure.
Game Jam.
Oh, also, I have been playing. I haven't been playing as much RuneScape because I have been playing slightly more Helldivers
You've
recently.
actually been playing a lot of Helldivers, yeah.
Not a lot, okay. It's been like 3 sessions, which is like I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 hours total. Like it's not that much.
Yeah, but usually you don't play any.
Yeah,
So
true.
it's a lot.
It's just because
And you haven't played any stats
for
pack or
anyone's
anything.
for anyone that's out of the loop on Helldivers, the only reason I'm playing is because it's a memorable moment. We've made it to there's only 3 enemy factions, right? It's you have the robots, the bugs, and
I thought it was
then
just bugs.
the aliens.
Okay.
And then
I've never played.
yeah, so we've like made it to the robot home planet.
Oh.
It's called Cyberstan.
Cyber Stan?
Yeah.
That would be like Moose if he was a robot. His birth
Exactly.
name was Stanley when we adopted him.
Yeah, so Cyberstan is their home, and they have like new enemies, which are essentially cyborgs that run up and like roundhouse kick you. That's literally what they do.
That's really funny.
Yeah, it's
I
kind of
think
crazy.
It's cute too. Whenever him, RS Schools, and Ninja will go and meet each other in game, whoever like gets there first just stands there with their arms open for a hug, and then they all just run up and take turns hugging each other.
Yeah, you have to. That's
And
how
I
you
thought-
greet a brother.
I thought it was so creative because I was like, oh my God, what about whenever we go to Germany? Because Ninja's going to go too. And I was like, what if he was like waiting for you and like doing that emote at the finish line? And Robert was like, going to hug me? And I was like, oh, it's not as cool and unique as I thought. That's a very normal thing to do after an Ironman.
Yeah.
I was like, that'd be so great. You guys would be the only ones who got it. No, you wouldn't be.
No,
It's a very normal thing to do, actually.
Yeah. But anyways, so that's pretty fun, and yeah, hopefully we win. I don't know if you can actually win, but hopefully we do.
Okay. Hopefully you win the Ironman.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah, that too. But anyways, so we can get into this week's update.
The game jam.
The Game Jam. So this
7.
is Game Jam numero 7.
7.
Yeah, not a fan of Game Jams anymore, but
This one's kind of boring.
yeah, this one is extremely lackluster.
They admit it. They admit that it's really boring.
Yeah, because they do say that they actually did a bunch of like back end stuff,
Yes.
which is like kind of like lame, but whatever.
Yeah. They say, we want to be upfront, explain that today we're showing off the system and framework we've created rather than all of the new and shiny cosmetics we can add sometime in the future. Specifically, boat fashionscape is what they're referencing here, but really anything. It wouldn't feel appropriate to show you something that we couldn't add to the game yet. And they also say that nothing is guaranteed to make it. There's less pictures as well because they'd have to put a spoiler warning. So it's just kind of boring.
Yeah.
But I mean, some of it's kind of cool. It's just like usually with Game Jam, it's like crazy ideas. So a little lackluster in that regard, but still cool stuff.
Yeah, and for anyone asking about the new cow boss,
They don't talk about it.
They did answer that we should still be getting it this month because
Okay.
supposedly it's supposed to be the beginning of this month. Obviously, it's not the beginning of this month
And
anymore.
I'm like, it's almost mid-month.
Yeah, so they do say that you should still get it this month.
Yay.
That's what one of the mods said.
I need to go and get the Shelby Griffin pet. But anyway, starting out with Boat Fashionscape by mods Hen, Lenny, Grub, and Ori. This is probably like one of my favorite things from the blog because it actually has pictures.
Yeah, it's one of the only things that does.
Yeah, because I mean, I just like new cool looking stuff. And also, by the way, whatever happened to the Pink Graceful, the Cherry Blossom, Tangle Root, and Aunt Ira with the mini game? Whatever happened?
Or
When
the
are we getting
dogs.
that? Where are the dogs, you guys?
Yeah, people
What?
because this, it's easy to dogpile. So because
Yes.
this game jam was so light, a lot of people went back in time and were like, "What's up with all these other ones
Yeah.
that were like potentially good ideas?"
To be fair, the Aunt Ira one they did say would be post sailing on an island, so we still have a chance for that.
Sure.
Please.
But yeah, so there's like that. There's a few other things. There's like loadouts. There's stuff that people are like, "Yo, where is it?"
Well, I'm just glad they didn't add the Kiats mini game.
People brought that up too.
We don't need that.
For anyone that doesn't remember,
We bring it up a lot.
They had a King Kiat mini game where there's like a giant cat, and in order for you to lure out the cat to fight it, you had to bring its children there
It's
and
kin, they said.
cut them up and burn them.
And it was, I think it even said like, oh, it specifies which part to like burn or something.
Yeah, it was like a mini
Oh
game.
my God, are you just torturing his kids for him? And it was like, all to make him come out. Hee hee.
Yeah, and then he would come out and then you would kill him.
You're just killing his entire family line. Like,
Yeah, that was
are
the
we annoying
actual
vegans or that's
concept.
actually insane?
Yeah, that was the concept for the minigame.
That was crazy. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, so boat customization though. Boats are beautiful, but we're sure you'll agree many of them look visually similar. There are limited amounts of trims available, and once you've reached Rosewood tier, that's about it. So we want to spend some time working on a new system with even more cosmetic options available. We made some changes to the boat customization menu on the boat schematics board to account for a brand new cosmetic type being sail patterns. Since this is a game jam pitch, I have such a hard time saying game jam. We want to manage your expectations around this project. We're aware that many of you have seen and fallen in love with some of the fantastic player suggestions for boat cosmetics. A huge shout out goes to community member Mez_Z for their contributions on Reddit. We love some of these ideas, and the popularity of them has even inspired this very game jam. I didn't look at what they looked like, but
Yeah, me neither.
based on the next paragraph, I'm assuming they look pretty cool because they said they don't want to show us something like a Champions or Inferno sale without any solid plans on when they might be added to the game. Additionally, we need to figure out how to translate capes with animated textures into sails, as it's not possible to have moving textures on sails.
Yeah, they're just talking
So,
about the Inferno cape.
I mean, I'm assuming that whoever Mez is was like posting like Inferno sales and stuff,
Yeah,
which would be kind of crazy cool.
I mean,
I would like it.
yeah, it would be kind of cool.
But yeah, would you like to read the sail patterns?
Sure. So, there's a menu that will have the sailing patterns, and it's separate from the sails themselves. So, it's not gonna like buff it or anything. It's all cosmetic.
Yes.
And then you can choose between a range of sailing patterns or sail patterns, all of which will change the design of each of them on the boat. So there's blue, black, green, pink, purple, all the base colors you can think of. And then they even throw in like a special one that is the dragon sails.
All the
which-
base colors you could think of. Dragon.
Yeah. And the dragon sails are like, would obviously be like a special thing. And it looks more like dragonhide, like red dragonhide.
Yeah, like scaly, almost that texture from like the chain body.
Yeah, exactly. And it still has the like the black dragon markings from like dragon chain bodies and stuff like that.
It looks pretty cool.
I think it looks pretty cool.
I think it looks really good. The rosewood boat, but cool.
Yeah. I do kind of hate that like in the end game, or I mean just like a while from now, the majority of people are gonna have like entirely red boats.
I do kind of wish instead of doing like, oh, this crazy cool dragon one, that they had just done like more colors, because then yeah, everyone's gonna want the cool dragon one, and it's this give me the same issue. We're all gonna have the same boat again.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Unless they add a bunch more.
this will make it even worse, but I mean like currently, everyone, if you have an
Isn't
end game
that
boat,
bold that it ends on red?
yeah, I was like, it's kind of weird. I
Interesting.
don't like that well, one, I don't like that it's all the same stuff, but like two, I don't like that it's all red. Like it's a rosewood boat, which is red, and then all the trimmings are dragon, which is red.
Yeah, I mean you don't have to trim it with dragon, but I just realized that the trim in this picture has spikes on it. I wonder if that's like an additional thing they're looking at.
Yeah,
That's actually pretty
they
cool.
do actually talk about boat trims, so that could definitely be
Yeah,
part of
I
it
don't
because it
remember
does go
reading
all the way
that.
up to dragon.
Okay, cool. I guess I didn't think about what that would mean. So yeah, next up is boat trims. For the skiff and sloop, we added new metal trims designed to match existing tiers of metal in game. So that's bronze, iron, steel, mithril, etc. up to dragon. Similarly, we think these trims could be created through existing items in game. This also has the benefit that they aren't tied to sailing specific activities and should be easier to obtain. There's lots of trims we can create, and the future cosmetics looks bright. Think leagues or any kind of aspirational content. What kind of cool things do you want? Post on Reddit if you have ideas.
Yeah,
Because I
think
mean,
it's
it worked for the Slayer hood. I don't see why it can't work for you guys. They are being careful to avoid showing off anything, again, that might not make it into the game. So that's why they barely show us any pictures. You know what? Maybe they've realized their mistakes because we won't let go of stuff like Ira Pink Graceful because we saw pictures and we're like, I want it. And now we
Yeah.
won't let go of it.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, we're really annoying. So I don't know.
I don't think they put out enough content. So
I like the next change.
the next change is
Well, I like some parts of it.
well, for combat achievements.
Yes.
Okay, so this is by Husky and West, and this is a combat achievement overhaul of the overview.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to include things. Actually, it pretty much makes it look exactly like the like a regular achievement page, the overview page for the regular achievements.
For the achievement diaries?
Yeah.
No, the achievement diaries looks different. You can't have a big page
No, collection
Oh,
logging.
yeah, I could see it being like collection logging
It doesn't
more.
obviously make it look exactly like it, but it does
I
make it look
mean,
similar.
it's honestly not very different from how it was before. They've just added more like visuals. So on all the tiers, now there's a picture of the hilts. So that like shows what it is. The part that I really liked, the main reason I like this is the progress bar on top is now like a sword. So as you get further, it like starts to fill in the sword. And
Yeah.
I just think that's really cool.
Oh, the part that I like the most is the bosses section.
Okay, tell them about that.
Yeah, so the bosses section has been reworked. So each boss has its own icon instead of just the names, which I guess is actually probably worse for newer players, but cooler for veterans of the game or
If you're
whatever you want
used
to
to
call
stuff.
it. But the icon will still show the boss's name as long as you like hover over it, I think.
Hmm.
Anyways, though, what's cool about it is I think the art looks cool, and they actually break it down into categories based on introductory, early game, mid game, late game, and end game bosses.
That is pretty cool. Because
Yeah,
I sometimes don't know like what would be considered endgame.
yeah,
So
for
I could
sure.
use this as a guide.
I do feel like, I mean, it's kind of, I don't know how they would best do it, but it does feel a little arbitrary, like where some
Yes.
of the bosses are. But in general, I think that's kind of cool
Yeah.
because I still think people struggle with like not knowing what to do.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, so I think that'll definitely help. And then yeah, they do have like little sprite variations of the bosses that are like bigger because like the in the very first one, you have like all the sprites but they're small. If you click on a boss, it actually like makes it bigger so you can get like a cooler view of like Zilliana they have here for
It's
example.
very pixelated baby version.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Also, in this picture it looks like Zilliana has like a huge rack.
Big naturals.
Yeah, it looks crazy.
Is this still safe for work?
I guess so. So, anyways, though, it does alongside the icons and stuff like that. It'll show you how many times you defeated the boss's combat level, your personal best time. So it'll have everything about the boss, not just the achievements, there for the boss, and you can open all the extra stuff you might want to from there as well. You can even reset your personal best time in that window as well.
Okay.
So, and it has quite a bit more functionality than is currently available. So that's why I was like, not sure if we'd actually get it, but maybe.
I'm gonna be honest. I mostly like this. While I love the art, I actually kind of want it to be a toggle that you can keep it as just the words and the name of the bosses.
I think it's easier to see for sure.
It's easier to see because it's a little overwhelming with all the different
Yeah.
pictures.
For example, the boss that
What
is in the end game section
Whisperer?
to the left of,
Whisperer. I was like, what is that?
yeah, I was like to the left of Verzik. I have no idea what that could
That's
possibly
Whisperer.
be.
Honestly, once you know it's Whisper, it's a very pretty art for it. But I think I'd want it to be toggleable because I kind of like how clean it looks with just the words as well, whereas this looks more like cluttered, you know?
Yeah.
I think I'd like this once I'm done, you know, when everything's filled out. I think it would look really dope. But while I'm grinding, I don't know. I don't love it. But I want it later, so like still add to the game. Just make it toggleable.
True.
That's my only request.
Yeah. It's okay. It looks cool, but yeah, it's not perfect.
Yeah, I would agree. I wanted to look and see as well. Okay, so currently whenever you click the boss, it just shows like a regular rendering of the boss turning in a circle. So I was kind of confused why they even like did like the Zilliana thing to make it more pixeled. They said the visuals give you an idea of what you're up against, but are intentionally less literal to avoid spoiling the experience for players encountering a boss for the first time. Oh, I guess it's just they've never seen the boss like ever. Never even seen a picture. And they're like, oh my God, look at the detail.
I guess.
But I thought it was weird because I mean, I'll show you on my screen rover. It's usually just shows the boss turning in a circle. That's Jad's little butt, you know?
Okay. So it
weird.
actually, I didn't realize it gives you so much information. It's like pretty close to what they just
Yeah, it's not
suggested.
even that different. So right now it already says the combat level, it says the kill count, and says the PB. But it doesn't say not. It says not applicable for Jad, which is weird because I'm in Dead Man. Never mind. I was like, that's weird. I've done Jad. Yeah, you already have a lot of detail because I know you probably haven't checked it out much. You haven't really been interested in that yet.
Well, I just never have needed to look at combat achievements.
Yeah, they really aren't adding too much stuff. But the resetting PB, even
No,
that's
they
already
have
a
that.
thing.
Yeah, wait. I'm checking this out. Bro, they have.
You're just realizing how much similar it is.
This is the same exact thing.
That's why when you were saying it, I was like, this all sounds
Literally,
familiar.
all they did was
Change the design.
change the design to and like make they essentially just added a cool image to each
Hmm.
of the things. Like instead of it just being easy, it's like easy with a bronze sword. Like the bronze sword is the only thing they added.
I really like that it has the little like hilts next to stuff to mark it as like Grandmaster and stuff. I think that looks cool. But all this is just a change in design. There's really not much different.
The thing is, like for me, that doesn't even matter because they already have like the blue sword is the elite,
Yeah.
the master is the red one.
Hmm.
Like we already have that. They
But
just changed it a little bit.
I don't know. I think it looks nice, but it's not as crazy as I think they thought it was. I don't think that whoever designed this realized what we already have because they said you'll now see new icons showing how many times you defeated it combat level PB. You'll now see. We've always been able to see that.
Well, they don't have icons.
I
If you
guess
go to the boss,
it's like on a
it just
list.
if you go to the boss, it just shows combat level and kill count. It doesn't
Eh,
show the little icons next to it at all.
yeah.
So it looks cooler.
It is more aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, it honestly doesn't give you any more information though. I
Yeah.
was definitely wrong on that. It's
I
just
think
looks different.
yeah, I don't really click around too much in the CAs, but now that I'm doing so right now, I'm like, this is really similar.
Yeah, I actually don't like this.
You don't like it anymore?
it actually gives you less information.
What how does it give you less?
Okay, so look at the Ziliana one.
Yeah. Oh, I have it pulled up in game too.
Yeah, me too.
Okay,
So if
what's
you
the
look at the
difference?
Ziliana one in game, it shows you that it's immune to poison.
Yes.
It doesn't show that anywhere on the new one.
It does. It does. Scroll down. It's in the other picture. You have to click around though.
Yeah, exactly. Like
So it's more clicky.
why do I have to like find that though?
Yeah. It says all the details are still there. I think they even say neatly tucked away instead of dominating the
No,
screen.
they need to be dominating the screen.
Yeah.
People come here to find out how to kill the boss.
But also I get it because it's kind of weird that you get to this page and you have to click to even see the task. You know?
I guess so. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Either
I
way,
like the design, but
I don't think it's an
they're
improvement.
not changing much.
Yeah, it's actually not an improvement.
That was so funny whenever you were saying that. And I was like, you don't know. This isn't that different.
No, I've barely ever used it. Like maybe once for like leagues. But
Yeah.
I already know every boss in the game more or less, like their weaknesses and stuff like that. So I don't use this.
Perks of the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I don't like this actually. Never mind.
Wow.
Take it back. I don't. The thing is, it's not that I dislike it. It's I'm a big proponent of don't spend stuff.
Spend time doing
Um,
stuff that's not. Oh, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
yeah, like well that, but also like there's like a saying like don't major in the minors. It's like
Hmm.
you're spending a lot of time. Well, I don't know how much time this would be, but like you're spending thoughts on like small things that don't matter.
Yeah.
And I'd rather you just spend time on like things that actually matter.
There's some aspects of it I do like, but I see what you mean for sure. It is kind of random.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of another random thing, skill guide and level up rework. This one's by Mod Ash.
It has to be good.
It has to be because it's Mod Ash.
Yeah.
The thing is, if it wasn't Mod Ash, would you be making the same complaint that you just did?
I mean, the thing is,
The thing
last
is,
one,
he's major league no matter what he does, so it actually doesn't matter.
exactly. So Mod Ash can do no wrong, but also the last one was done by Husky, which I like, and I still
That's
thought it was a
true.
bad idea.
What if Mod Ash was the one that said the combat achievement one?
Then it might be a good idea.
It changes everything.
Yeah, I mean that's just how it is. I don't make the rules.
Sorry. Anyway, so this by Mod Ash is another little behind the scenes type thing. It's going to be skill guides and level up messages. Skill guides, historically, the coding was extremely simple. I thought this was kind of interesting to hear, actually.
Oh, actually, I do remember this. I don't like this either.
I'm telling Mod Ash.
Yeah, tell him to
He's
his
not going to be our
face.
friends.
That's fine.
We're going to meet him at RuneFest, and you're like, I want you to know I didn't like this.
I want you to know you had a bad idea. He'd be like, wow.
He's like,
Bye.
I love that you told me the truth. Let's be friends.
Yeah, you're the only one that's ever told me that.
It's like that reminds me of like celebrity fan fictions where it's like you meet the celebrity and you're the only person there who doesn't know that they're famous.
True.
Like you're so different. Anyway, Each tab in the guide had all the levels, icons, and text written out line by line in display order. Man, that must have taken forever. Extra requirements like with level 35 strength were written directly in the text too, and so was the member's prefix when it was used. While it's easy to read, the data was not flexible. A developer could not search it like a database. So it sucked, pretty much. And since additional requirements were written directly into the text, developers couldn't do things like highlighting them based on whether you satisfy the requirement. Furthermore, where a feature used 2 or more skills, it had to be written to the guides of both skills separately. So it kind of just seems like it was a waste of time. The legacy code left us vulnerable to any number of errors where the info would be out of sync.
Yeah. So they're just saying like everything, because everything was static, they couldn't be all like, they couldn't go into the code and be
Mhm.
like, okay, try to find if this person has this or this stat, then also show them that this is available. Cause like those things weren't searchable
Yeah.
because they
It's
weren't
crazy.
essentially things weren't assigned as like variables in their stuff. It was all statically done, which is just not the way
Not efficient.
you code modernly.
It does look satisfying to look at the list, but then knowing that you have to type it all like that, and nah, it's not satisfying more. That sounds annoying.
Yeah, it's just not optimal. And also it makes it just more difficult to move on is I think what they're saying. To
Yes.
like progress.
Going forward.
Yeah.
So now they replaced all of that with a database built into the game. All the level requirements for each feature are written together on a single data entry. This means that the game can interpret all the level requirements since they're defined in the data rather than being written as plain text. So the game can check your stats and other completions and highlight the entry according to whether you satisfy the requirements. So they've gone and added red and stuff if you don't meet something.
Yeah. So like they show like for weapons, for example, if you have 50 strength, then you can use a Granimal, but it'll show like your range is below 50, so it'll show it in red.
Mhm.
So you can't use a thing like the orange salamander.
Yeah.
Before they couldn't do that because they couldn't check your level because it was just static text.
Crazy. That's so crazy. I thought this was an interesting little fun fact. This is taking some time since there are over 3,400 features in these skill guides, many with multiple requirements. Anyway, moving on to the level up messages. With the skills guide data now in a searchable format, we can tell the guide to do things like list the listing of all the features requiring a particular agility level, regardless of which section they're in.
Sex.
Oh my God, she's a pervert.
This is the part that I don't like. This next part.
Really? I thought this was fine. So when you advance the level on a skill, as you guys know, it'll click and it's click continue if you want to open up the skill guide. But if you get attacked by a mob, you can't click it. It immediately just disappears forever. And you're like, oh, wow. Okay, I'll look at the wiki.
Yeah.
It's weird, right? It's kind of weird. So they've made it a little bit different. The game will invite you in the chat to open the skill guide to see what you've unlocked. And the stat side panel will glow on the skills. That's the part I don't
the
love.
chat one I think is fine. The
Yeah.
glowing stat page is obnoxious.
It kind of reminds me of other games.
Yeah, that doesn't need to be there.
But yeah, it's not very RuneScape. It reminds me of a tutorial of a game, to be honest. So I do like though that you can click on it and see, because there was definitely times when I was a new player and I would want to click those, but I wasn't able to for whatever reason in time. So I didn't get to see it. So in general, I like it, but
Yeah. You know what it reminds me of? There's plenty of Korean MMOs that I've played where there's one in particular I remember the store button was always flashing.
ugh.
Always. It had a one, a red one next to it and was always
Oh,
flashing.
that's so annoying.
Because they're all like, oh, we have this deal running.
That's tilting.
And you could never satisfy the flashing until you buy the deal.
That reminds me of my computer at work. Used to always have that thing on Windows where it would put red 1 or something anytime that there was any kind of news update. So it's just all right, fine, what's going on all day?
Yeah, so that's what this reminds me of.
It's a little obnoxious.
If I got for instance, they show for example 50 attack, 10 mining, 10 herb lore, 10 cooking, 10 fleshing, 5.
Some quests early on literally level you like that too.
Yeah, but not in that many skills. Bro, if I got 8 skills flashing,
Nah.
I'm crashing out. Don't show me 8 skills.
Maybe if you could toggle this, again.
This
if people
needs to
want
be-
it, sure. I don't really want it.
Yeah, I would hate this as a new player. I'm
Personally.
why do I need to know about all this stuff?
Yeah.
One, is it important?
Does
Two,
it
probably not.
does it also still do these on the levels that nothing new happened?
Yeah, it's like, did you
Like, what are the rules here?
just, it opens up and it's like, whoa, nothing. Good luck.
Yeah.
GZ.
It does say that the clickable messages will have a clear all option that clears them all. This wipes your pending level up notifications in all the skills, which means no more glowing icons or side panel stone when the skill guide is next open. It'll just show regular contents. Okay.
No.
The new version of level up messages works in the legacy skin of the skill guide menu too, for those who've kept the old parchment style. I actually still have the old parchment style. I kind of prefer, I don't know, I'm just used to it. I haven't really messed around with the other one too much.
I didn't even know that I could change it.
Yeah, I almost forgot that happened a little bit ago. But anyway, let us know what you think. I think.
Yeah, not a fan.
Next one. This one's kind of cool, I think. I don't know.
This one is by a mod I've never seen. Mod Big Rig.
What would be your mod name, by the way?
My mod name would be, I don't know, Foul Omen.
Cool. OUL? Foul?
Yeah.
Like stinky?
No, OU, like foul. No, sorry. Like with a W.
Oh, like a bird.
Yeah.
That's why I said FOUL, and you're like, yeah. And I was like stinky.
No, that's the original what I was thinking. And then I was like, wait,
So
like
you're
the
a
bird.
bird omen.
a foul
Okay.
omen.
Like whenever you see crows, that's a foul
And I'll
omen.
show up first day of work dressed up as the evil chicken.
And then they send you home. And you're
And
fired.
they'd be like,
They say, go back
holy,
to America.
you are the new CEO.
Good, and replace the homophobe.
Yeah, it's like, wow, taking over for Mod North, foul omen.
Why not?
And I show up to all the interviews dressed up as the evil chicken.
That's just a mascot. You're just a mascot at that point.
Aren't all CEOs.
Okay, interesting.
Exactly. Anyways, we have a multi-level visibility, which is just, it's kind of cool as an idea. It's more quality of life, honestly. I feel like they could add it and it's like not a big deal. Well, currently as it is now, in the game, it only shows NPCs and players on the same level. So obviously if you're on the 3rd floor of the, Lumbridge Castle, you can't see people on the 1st floor. That's just the way it is. So while you'll spy sceneries and cannons and crates and stuff like that, you can't see any of your buddies or chat messages or anything. So this can make the world feel a little bit empty, especially on the upper levels, because you're splitting all the players that many times. And it just keeps conversations difficult to do. So in this game jam, the visibility restriction was turned off, and suddenly they thought that the world felt more vibrant. So to give you a test, they do have a video showing what it'll look like. You can have your friends on top of like the Lumbridge Castle yelling, or vice versa, and you could see it whether you're on the top or the bottom.
I think this opens up an interesting question. So if you can now see people on other floors, how does that work with quests like rat catchers? Can they now just look out the balcony and see you? Robert just said rat catchers, and he was getting very upset. So
I wasn't getting very upset. I only failed it like 2 or 3 times.
I wasn't getting very upset. You were sitting there screaming and crying.
Well, yeah, I mean, I wasn't getting upset.
That's just like moderately upset.
Yeah.
Like, grow up.
But they do have some rules. So by default, no interactions across levels. So this immediately solves your question. Meaning you won't be able to hover on other players' names or take any actions. Also, our current thought is to have multi-level visibility turned off in PvP and PvP worlds.
Yeah.
And we may find other areas that require or be more comfortable with the visibility turned off. So obviously some more testing and stuff like that. But I think it's just generally like a cool quality of life thing.
Yeah. I do think it's kind of weird that you can't hover over to know their names, though. Because I actually do that all the time with people. I'll just like pass a random person and be like, I wonder how many scurries Casey they have.
Yeah, I think they want to avoid like right click moving to people from multiple levels or something.
I could see that. Interesting.
Well, I don't even know how that would work, because you'd have to like go up and down a stair or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why actually they won't.
It's kind of
They
strange.
wouldn't want that.
One thing that they showed that is probably not real, but it would be really cool, is if when people are flying in their hot air balloons, you can actually see them traveling over you.
No, that would be cool.
Yeah, I don't think they're actually going to, but
I don't think so.
there was a little animation. I was like, that looks sick. It'd probably lose its allure very quickly and you'd be annoyed, but kind of cool right now.
Yeah, I think it's generally just a chill quality of life thing, kind of like the next thing as well.
The next thing, by the way, we're actually skipping because spoiler, it was added to this week's blog.
Yes, it
It's
was.
already added to the game, so
It
we'll
was
skip to the next one.
it was such an already obvious quality of life thing. They just straight up added it to the game.
You know what? Sure, whatever. So the next one that we don't have yet is the teleport map by Mod Necro. Teleports are somewhat diffuse, spread around between spellbooks, fairy rings, POHs, so many things. It's actually so frustrating. As useful as they are, we think it would be cool to see teleports on the map of the world, making it even easier to choose the one most relevant in your next adventure. It might look something like this. Okay, I don't love the design. I don't really understand the design. It
Okay,
looks like,
so
describe
what
it.
I'm imagining is the rune light map.
Okay.
You know, like the rune light map shows you where all the fairy rings are, shows you where all the teleports are. The same thing, but for the base map.
They do compare it to Quetzal Transport, but the thing is, Gilnor itself is so massive that you have to scroll around like a lot.
Okay, if it's like the Quetzal transport, I think it's dumb.
They say that, inspired by the interfaces such as Quetzal and charter ships. So the whole thing about those is that it's a map and it shows little icons and you can click them to go there. But Gilnor's massive. Like, that's really hard to do. I get why they want to do it, and I think it is kind of a good idea, but I just don't. It just looks like there's a lot of scrolling in the GIF that they put on the blog for this.
Yeah, there's a lot of scrolling, and
And it's only on one continent.
Also, I don't really like. I actually don't like the way the Quetzal does this either. So this is
Really?
unique to this. I don't like that it removes the detail from the map.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all like, where is this? Like, and I hate it because
I feel that way since with the Quetzal.
I just did that recently, and I like went to the Quetzal for the first time, and it's like, oh, go to whatever obscure name of this place is, and I
Yeah.
went to the wrong place because I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm
And
looking for.
the illustration art version for it, whatever, it looks different than how it would normally
Yeah, it's like go
look.
to this place. I'm like,
I
okay,
think it looks cute, but it's not very useful.
yeah, like I like the idea of it, but in practicality, I'm just like, what? Just tell me where I'm going, dude. Like,
That's how I feel as well.
like send me to the place.
Yeah. But so anyway, potential uses if this is added, it could include fairy rings, spellbook teleports, teletabs, jewelry, POH teleports, and all kinds of every kind of teleport you could think of. One thing that would be useful for that they point out is showing exactly where you're going to teleport for stuff. That actually is kind of handy.
I guess so.
But
Honestly, I think this is just a functionality they could add to the base map.
yeah, I would like it more if it's on the base map. I would love it if you can just click world map and then I mean, you could already see everything on the world map.
Yeah,
That's what they
I'm
don't
saying.
want to do.
Yeah.
I don't really get it.
Yeah, I don't really get that. Like the thing
I
is, you
don't
can
really get
travel.
it.
Their suggestion, you can travel from it, so you don't have to like go
Oh, you
somewhere.
could just one click go as
Yeah,
long
you
as
can
you have
just
this
it'll
stuff.
just automatically teleport you or use
I
the fairy ring or whatever.
guess.
The thing is, I think that's just like it just doesn't solve a problem.
Yeah,
Like I don't think this is a problem for people.
I'd agree.
So it's like
If anyone likes this, I'd really like to hear like your thoughts because I don't see it. I don't see it. You know?
yeah, like that, and also I think they should just integrate this into the regular map.
But
Maybe,
it kind of is.
but I mean, like even more so, like you can have the map as it is currently, but you can't even zoom all the way out as much as they are showing.
That's true. Maybe you
So
could
just
zoom
make
more.
it so like you can. They don't even need to add the functionality. I think it would be even like fine if they added like next to like directly to the left of the zoom out button on the map that's currently there.
Mm-hmm.
Just add like a little teleport button that allows you to zoom out even further and only shows you the teleports on the map.
Yeah.
Just only the teleports. I don't, because like as it is currently, it shows me all the hunter stuff, all of the tree stuff, all of the quest stuff. Just only show me the teleport stuff. And I think that would honestly suffice just as much as this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like almost no work.
Yeah. Not my favorite.
Yeah, I don't know about this idea. Kind of a miss.
Yeah. Okay, next up is another thing that I kind of like don't know if this is good or not because I don't go to the wilderness.
Not good.
Okay, not good. As someone who also doesn't go from the wilderness,
Yes.
Robert thinks it's not good.
Also not good. From an Iron Man's perspective, not good.
Okay. This is a Revenant Cave rework by Mod Manked. There's a history of Rev Caves. I don't feel the need to read the history of Rev Caves.
No, we don't need the
But
history of Rev Caves.
Some backstory is that people will pay They'll
Protection services.
protection services exist. You can pay someone to protect you,
Or
which
this is how it used to be because it was multi-combat.
which is kind of
So you can
lame.
essentially pay guilds or clans to make sure so that you don't get attacked. Or if you do, then those people get punished.
You're taking all the risk out of the wildy, basically.
Yes.
Anyway, the proposal is to split the Rev Caves to allow for a multi-area, a singles plus area, and a low-level singles plus area, 18 to 21 wilderness. The layout reminds me of the Edgeville dungeon randomly. I don't know. It just looks
Not
like
really.
I think it's just the first tunnel. It just reminds me of it for some reason. But anyway, the main cave features a singles plus section on the western side and a multi section on the eastern, separated by a series of 3 narrow corridors to clearly delineate the difference between the areas. Rev hotspots are highlighted in blue, so you can see 3 singles plus spots situated somewhat out of the way of foot traffic entering the caves, and 1 large multi hotspot situated in an area that's built to recapture some of the multi-combat chaos of days gone by. That's where all the clans are going to be. If you'd rather something a little less scary, like me, there is a small cave featuring 2 singles plus hotspots in level 18 to 21 wildy. It has fewer revs available and can only support a couple of players, but it makes for a good low risk option for players who are maybe not as comfortable in the wilderness. Hey, Robert,
Yeah.
why would people go to the multi combat spots? Do they have our loot?
God knows, because there's no better loot. So there's
Read the
actually
reply.
literally no motivator to go there besides
I'm like,
multi.
don't make up your own lore.
That's what they say. They say no, it doesn't have better loot, and that means that inherently there's less significant motivator to risk it in multi. Why are they adding multi? No one knows.
I don't.
Having friends around to help keep the help kill the revenants means that there's less risk, but also obviously you have to share with them.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess there's that. And also I guess it's easier to try and like anti PK or something like that. I don't know. That's kind of what they were saying.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's kind of funny though that they're like wearing this new thing. Your gold per hour is going to remain solid.
Yeah.
But I guess the thing is that they don't want clans to. I don't really understand.
They even say we appreciate the multi-combat PvP does have a bit of an image problem, but it's not all about massive clans or players spamming walls of text. There are loads of lifelong PKers or wilderness enjoyers out there who got started with a friend or two, zooming into the caves and sending Armadillo God Sword specs into a player before making a mad dash to escape with their spoils. And we genuinely believe that the low stakes, good vibes nature of not taking things too seriously with some friends is arguably the best way to improve your confidence in the wilderness and PvP in general.
But even if you have that, like the people you're PKing might not have that. They might be crazy and like kill you.
I don't know. I mean, I guess that is like a legitimate thing that does occasionally happen once in a while. But I don't like to program things based around bad actors. But I mean, bro, we can just look at history. Like, this is going to be ran by clans. Like, I don't.
Well, ask me the next question.
Oh, won't protection clans just come back?
So it's possible, but we're not convinced there's any reason for them to exist here. There's still a great number of spots for players to kill revs outside of multi-combat, meaning they can chase their unique rewards or consistent gold without incurring the risk that comes from multi. So we don't expect players to ask other groups to protect them. Adding onto that, the 100k minimum fee for entry makes it far too costly for massive groups to throw themselves into the meat grinder while wielding only a crystal bow. So we expect to see more meaningful and interesting fights than swarms of naked elven rangers.
Sure.
I mean, I feel like a lot of like clans probably could afford like a mill.
Yeah, I mean,
I
for
don't know.
anyone that doesn't know,
I'd be wasting money.
It used to be so profitable. You would pay a clan like these are actual numbers that I remember. You would pay them like 4 mil an hour.
Wow.
And you'd make like 7 mil an hour.
Crazy.
So it's not like 100k is a lot by any means.
Yeah, I was surprised that they thought 100k would be a lot.
Well, they raised it actually.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but anyways, 100k, not a lot at all. So it's definitely worth buying protection.
I'm so wondering though, why focus on revs? What about activity in the wider wilderness? That was the next prompt. That was for you.
Okay. So actually,
Awkward.
we believe that the layout of the caves above means that there's new entrances and exit locations that might revitalize activity in some spots. Some of these areas are near Mage Arena, and this will be a new entrance to the cave. And the entrance for the southern part of the main cave also still exists, although it's slightly further south than what is shown in the image that they have here. Also, you can leave through multi, meaning that you have to dash through the multi zone to escape at Lava Dragon Isle, which also has another like agility shortcut if you want to do that as well.
That's kind of crazy though to have you come out and just be surrounded by a bunch of dragons.
Yeah,
That's
kind of
kind of
crazy.
funny. Naturally, there's a chance that players might just wait outside the exits to pick you off, but they make themselves prime targets for other PKers, meaning we'd expect to see more PKers fighting each other and less them trying to get you while you're on a Slayer task. These changes should add up to making life far more difficult for gold farmers or botters, which is always a plus, even if you don't frequent the wildy. They're going to get banned anyway, so why not practice those switches and make some money before they meet the hammer? They just had to go kill all the bots. Well, that's the bulk of it. We have a handful of other changes we think could make that we could make alongside all of the above. We can just go back and forth read them.
Sure.
So allow irons to get loot from revs, including Maledictus, as long as they did the most damage to it, similar to other wildy bosses and Royal Tines or Yama.
Also, if a Revenant Maledictus spawns in a single plus zone, it guarantees a spawn in the multi zone.
Provide some means for loot in the higher level case automatically. Move to your inventory looting bag, letting you focus on your surroundings and your would-be PKers, which also increases your gold per hour a little bit.
Yeah, and this is the part that I really don't like. And like I said, they are making it more expensive. So you are going to have adjusted entry fees based on which wilderness diaries you've completed. Once you
Mm-hmm.
get up to the hard plus, so hard and elite diaries done, then it's 100K, just like it is now.
Yeah,
But if you have no diaries done, it's 500K to enter the cave,
it's crazy.
300K for easy, and 150K for mediums. So I don't like this.
Why?
I don't think it does what they want it to
You
do.
don't want to be diary locked?
It's not, I don't care that it's diary locked. I don't think it'll prevent anything from happening. It's not
Yeah.
a significant amount of gold to anyone.
Yeah.
So it's like I said, people are paying millions of gold per hour to be here.
Yeah. Like maybe you're on the right track, but you might need to make it more expensive.
Yeah, because it's like you still make a ton of money here. They didn't nerf it, but you still make a ton of money. I don't know how much you're making, but it's definitely more than 500K.
Yeah.
So even if you have to come and go a few times every hour, I still feel like it'll probably be worth it for a clan to like, regulate this.
I'd agree. I'm just glad I don't go to the Rev Caves, but there is so much collection logs there that I need to get at some point.
Also, I hate that they're like, I don't like the idea of them having to make content around bots. Like, I'm sure that's their main reason for bringing this
Mhm.
back or like making any changes to the Rev Caves, because they specifically
Yeah.
say it'll also help for gold farmers and botters. I'm sure that's probably their primary thing.
Yeah.
And they kind of just are like, oh, this is a side effect. No, I'm pretty sure that's what they're basing it around. If there's no way they're entirely redesigning the Rev Caves for a small little multi zone just for fun.
I know. Kind of doubt.
Like, I'm sure they're correct in that, like, that thing happens where two buddies are like, oh, let's go PK. I'm sure that does happen, but it probably must be so rare that, like, you can't build an entire, like, redoing of the caves around that idea.
Mhm.
So it's like, I don't know. This doesn't seem like a good idea. Mostly not that it's a bad idea, but that I don't think it does what they want it to do. It
Mhm.
won't disincentivize bad actors, and it won't incentivize real people.
Yeah.
Like, especially they say the most legitimate players do their hard wilderness diaries before revs. Who? I'm turning into an owl
I
because
was gonna say you sound like a little
this sounds
owl.
crazy. I don't know anyone
Well, it's
ever.
because then you can use the obelisk to transfer you specifically where you
Yeah,
want. So
yeah,
it's
no,
actually kind of worth the grind. Honestly, would recommend if you go to the wilderness. It
yeah,
is so nice.
no. That's legit. I just I'm sure I'm wrong, but I don't know of a single player that waits to get their hards before they go to the rev caves.
I don't know. I
Anyone
mean,
I've
I
ever
did on
seen,
accident.
Yeah, but you don't go to the Rev
I
Caves.
know, I've been like once.
Yeah. So it's like anyone that I know that actually goes to the Rev Caves goes right away because you can make an obscene amount of money from like level
Yeah.
1. So it's like, maybe I'm wrong on that. Apparently I am because that they said, but like that just seems crazy to me.
Yeah. Well, anyway, not our favorite game jam.
Yeah, they're ending off on a pretty strong note. And Mod Mank even said, please.
Yeah, valid. We do have an update though. Some new things in game. So starting out with a known issue that was fixed several years ago, they made White Wolf Mountain a single combat area. And there are some areas that are still multi-combat. I don't even know how this has been a thing for several years. But anyway, they deployed a hotfix to make White Wolf Mountain entirely multi-combat. So, yay. Next up, though, is something from the game jam that got
Yeah, this is the cool one we skipped.
immediately added to the game. Oh, let me look and see which mod it was from. I feel like it was Mod Ed. Is it? Am I making this up? Mod Ed, yeah. Nice. So, Will It Slide? That's the little title. This is a music system improvement update. So something that I've actually noticed, that I'm sure a lot of you guys have, is whenever you go to edit your volume and you slide it, it's like weirdly like janky.
It doesn't slide.
It doesn't slide.
It jumps.
It turns out, you guys, it was actually just 21 buttons pretending to be a slider.
Yeah, I was about to say it definitely was never a slider.
Yeah, so they made it into an actual slider. I haven't tried this yet, but that's actually kind of cool because I will like click around and be like, I guess I want it at 5 or 9. Like, which one?
Yeah, I don't know.
So the volume sliders in the setting menu work. Huge for the account. Next up is area mode. So previously, music was tied to perfectly square areas instead of general locations, so the vibe could switch really quickly. A few years ago back, they added a modern music area mode where boundaries follow scenery such as walls and cliffs rather than these little squares. It was only rolled out to some parts of the world, and now, as of today, it has been expanded to cover the entire game, so no more like really awkward changes in your music. And then I'm also going to be reading most of the updates now because Robert's voice is starting to not do so great. And we still have a Q&A after this. So anyway, escape and jam to playlist. This was a specific request. You can make custom playlists of RuneScape music in game now. Pick the music tracks. You have to unlock them in game, obviously. Right click them, add them to a playlist. You can have up to 3 playlists at a time, and you can even turn it on like shuffle and stuff. I don't know. I thought this was actually pretty cool because some songs I don't like as much. Additionally, the random music mode is now updated to a true shuffle. The shuffle was fake before, it was a false shuffle. There's also a bunch of new settings. So you can now enable remembering the last music mode on login.
This is crazy.
That one?
Yes.
What? Because what would you normally...
So for anyone that doesn't know, the way that it works yesterday is that you would like be playing normal, have the music set to random, and just be, whatever. And then you'd be like, oh, I need to hop, or I need to, like, I'm about to get logged.
Yeah. You're right.
So you'd relog in and it would set it back to the same soundtrack. So like for me, I'm at the crab, right? I live at the crab. So if I go to my music, it would show like a song of the Atlatty or whatever the hell it is here. And it always started off do 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 do. And I'm like,
oh wow,
bro,
he's
this
been
song,
hanging out the crab a
this
lot.
song is so stupid, bro. And
so now it remembers that you were on a random other song.
yeah, so now I would always have to hit random and also change the song because I don't want to hear the sound of the Atlatty for a million times.
Yeah.
Because I actually listen to the music in the game.
Yeah.
Like when I'm at work because I want to hear my character hitting the crab
so he knows when it digs.
I can hear where the crab goes. So now I can actually listen to not the song of the Atlatty.
Are you going to make a playlist?
No, probably not, because I like listening to all the different random songs.
Yeah, I like most of the songs. There's just a few that I'm like, I wish that you could add like the block list, like ignore songs to some of the bad ones.
There is a song, one of the new sailing ones. I think it is. A lot of
I don't remember what it is.
A lot of the new sailing ones are good, but one of them is so bad. I think it's
commented on it.
It might be Yo Ho Ho.
I don't remember.
I forgot. One of them is really not good.
He was upset.
And also the song, whatever, the game for some reason played it twice.
Oh,
like back to back.
It's like you like the song, right? Let's play it again. Anyway, you can now also choose a default track to play when entering an area in area mode. automatically update music when switching between playlists, pick which music mode is used when manually selecting tracks, hide locked or unlocked tracks in playlist, and change the colors of locked and unlocked tracks in playlist. And it's like all the colors. Not all. It's a lot of colors though. So it's not just like 4 or 5. There's actually a decent amount, which I appreciate. Next up is Deadman changes. So there's been some tweaks this week this is just in the temporary game mode. The Trinket of Fortuity's teleport timer can no longer be bypassed if you place it in your looting bag. Only the 7-second teleport timer will apply if you have a Trinket Fortuity active on you, meaning you no longer also have to wait for the out of combat timer too. The emblem trader will now roam in the multi area of the Rev Caves without any issues, so you can hand in your emblems without needing to high elk them. And then also some changes for permanent Deadman mode as well.
Actually, I was just looking, sorry to interrupt, but the last thing we just talked about with the colors, you said they don't have every color, but it does look like they have nearly every color because they allow you to use hexadecimal, which pretty much gives you every color.
The thing is, I was just looking at the squares.
Yeah, so they do have preset swatches, but they
That's what I
also
was looking at.
give you access to the hex, which
So it is every color.
it's pretty much every color. But I the only reason I bring that up is because other people have asked if they can implement this in other systems, such as the like
clan chat?
Vexillium for your clan.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, so I think hopefully they can add this to other things.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I brought it up.
Interesting. Okay. So permanent Deadman though, your autocast settings will now be remembered just as they are in Deadman Annihilation. That means if you haven't attacked a player for 20 seconds, your staff's autocast setting will remain even after switching to another weapon and back again. And the bank chest inside of chambers can no longer be used in permanent Deadman. That one's a little goofy. Moving on, this is like slightly less interesting stuff, I would say. Android 32-bit and min spec increase. Jesus Christ.
Wow, big.
Huge. They talked about this the other week, so I'm just going to go over the questions. Why deprecate?
Why would Deborah do this?
Why would Deborah do this? Why deprecate Android 32-bit? The Android OS itself is moving away from 32-bit, and continuing to support it holds back what we can do to improve client performance on mobile. What to expect? Around mid-March, a client update will ship without Android 32-bit, at which time the app will no longer be available in the stores for those devices. Existing installs will no longer be able to update or access the game. So sorry, Pores.
Wow.
This is like, Wraith only just got a PC setup finally last year. His old laptop might not have even been able to play RuneScape.
It definitely would have, but
It was pretty old. I don't know.
Who knows?
Probably not.
Yeah. Anyways, if you have an older phone, rest in peace.
Yeah, that actually sucks. Like, kind of lame.
It does have to be a very old phone, but still rest in peace.
Some people's phones last a long time. Anyway, behind the scene improvements to combat infrastructure. A large portion of this week's update was focused on behind the scenes, which I would have never guessed. Basically, the team's been strengthening and future-proofing the combat infrastructure for major releases like Leagues, Blood Moon Rises, and Raids 4. This will help ensure these combat-heavy updates integrate well with the engine. While you shouldn't be seeing any visual changes within the game, the foundational work helps to ensure the battles ahead are stable and ready for action. If there's any weird bugs, though, report, per usual. I like the next parts.
Oh, the birthday?
Yeah, there's going to be another birthday cake competition. Are you going to enter?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
No.
Yeah, okay, whatever. To celebrate OSRS's 13th birthday and RuneScape's 25th, they're having another Bake an OSRS themed birthday cake competition. So competition opens at 10 a.m. UTC February 13th and 10 p.m. UTC February 22nd. You can show this off in their designated channel in Discord if you want to enter. They're going to narrow it down to finalists, and then Twitch is going to determine the winners live on stream on Friday, February 27th. Winners are going to get 12-month OSRS membership and 10 old school bonds. It's actually like 140 mil.
I just thought of like a cool idea for this competition. I don't know how I would take a picture of it to make it look cool.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is cool, but honestly, I don't know if you'd be able to capture how like interesting it is with a picture.
Okay.
I was thinking of getting like a dozen cupcakes and then cutting them to make it look like they're small Victoria sponges, and then stacking them so you have like the tallest Victoria sponge.
That's cute.
But it's just like cupcakes, obviously. But yeah, just make it like super tall.
And it just looks like the regular
Yeah,
cake.
it just looks like the regular ones. Like maybe you can like zoom in.
Yeah.
It just looks like one, and then you keep zooming out. And it just gets taller and taller and taller.
That's kind of cool.
And it's like, I don't know, 24 or 40 layers tall or whatever.
That tall.
I mean, sure,
Oh
whatever.
my
You can
god.
put some sticks in it.
What do they call them?
Dowels.
Dowels. Yeah, you would know. He's such a little baker. Anyway, other changes. There's only one here, but some of you asked if wilderness boss diary requirements could be bypassed while on Slayer task. Yes. If you are on a boss specific task, you can enter the layer of that specific wilderness boss without having the diary requirements. This won't work for generic Slayer tasks. So, like, if you have a task for skeletons, you can't go to Vedion. You need a Vedion task to bypass this. Go to your achievement diaries. They actually have really good rewards. Would recommend.
Yeah, rest in peace. There was a dude, I felt kind of bad because it's like a rare situation where it's like, damn, I kind of hate that this is like screwing you over. But they had 2 out of 3 Void Waker pieces done. And then they could no longer go to the bosses.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, kind of annoying. They're
Yeah.
one
I'm
of
sure
the
there's a lot of
extremely.
situations like that,
I was
actually.
gonna say, I feel like that's one of the extremely few situations where it does suck.
It's like, all right, let that guy in. It's fine.
Yeah.
Next up is Jamon Awards, free to play Castle Wars Chaos again. This is going to be on February 28th. Join them at Ferox Enclave. It's mods Rach and Civ on World 499 going head to head in a Castle Wars showdown. This, I mean, they've done it before. They each have like 1 billion hit points and they're just running like crazy. And it sounds chaotic. It sounds fun. And it's going to be on a live Discord call. So it's actually not going to be on stream or anything. But if you go join their Discord, you can join them in the chaos at 1600 UTC time on February 28th.
I think they need to bring back the forums
Wow. Why?
because they rely so much on Discord.
They do rely so much on Discord now, which sucks because now Discord is going to do that age thing.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think RuneScape matters. They're very much like a teen safe Discord, but it is kind of bad timing because some people might be leaving it. I don't know. I'm not going to leave it unless it's like really bad.
Well,
I
yeah.
just hate changing what I'm doing.
I think any company that is a legitimate company should not rely on a third party company.
They should
to relay
have their
all
own
of their information.
stuff. Yeah,
Like they literally don't even have their own source of information
That's true.
for like a
Well, I mean, they
significant
have
amount of their stuff.
The
Their news posts, but a lot of communication happens outside of news posts.
On social
the
media.
majority of it happens outside of news posts.
That's fair. Yeah.
Anyways, we do have some questions.
So first question is from Harger on Discord. What are your thoughts on Jagex giving all free-to-play players membership for 1 day on OSRS's birthday every year? I like it. I think
I don't
that's
see
good.
why not.
I mean, I just think that you should do that for free-to-play every once in a while, just so they can like get a little taste and want to play.
I think they should do that for like, I don't know, 5 national holidays a year.
Yeah. And then they'll look forward to it like leagues.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And it
I
just
mean-
lasts for the day, so it's not like you can stock them up.
Mm-hmm.
Just
More
1 day.
realistically, like a lot of them would probably just decide to get membership. Because I mean, I didn't think I was gonna have a RuneScape membership. Oh God, for what, like 7 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna happen. I was like, I'll try for a month, and I have not quit since.
I do wonder how effective it would be because I know some games have like free weekends. Like on Steam and stuff like that. A game will be all like, oh, normally this game is like $15, but we want you to try it so you can play it for this 3-day weekend.
Interesting.
And then it goes back to being regular price.
Yeah.
And then usually this game is different, but usually they'll offer like a discount during that time as well.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they should do something, like some form of trial for free
Yeah,
to play.
maybe they're like, oh, yo, it's the Queen's birthday this weekend. Let's give you guys a free 3 days. It obviously doesn't add to your membership days. It's just membership for free for 3 days.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Would you say if they end up buying membership that the stats that they gained are lost or kept?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, right? Because if they're lost, people wouldn't want to get membership.
No, I think it's kept, right?
But
'Cause
if they're kept, also like
it'd be the same as being a member for 3 days,
Mhm.
which is if that were to happen. Also, someone mentioned before, because I was all like, why don't they have 1-day memberships?
Yeah.
And
They
someone's
do.
like, they do. No, they don't. That's an RS3 thing. I looked it up. You can't do that in OSRS.
oh my God.
You can buy 1, 2, or 1, I think 2 and 3-day memberships on RS3.
What about an OSRS? What's the lowest?
On
A week?
OSRS, it's a week.
A bond?
Yeah,
2 weeks?
yeah.
Yo, I hope whoever it was comments again and they're like, Rob's wrong again. And you guys just like keep this
I
going.
might be wrong, but I saw it recently again. That reminded me that I looked it up. This is not an OSRS thing, at least not on the membership page for OSRS. But I saw a screenshot from in game in RS3,
Mhm.
and in there they have options for 1 day and 3 day.
Interesting. I mean, I don't really know where to look to find out for OSRS, so I can't look into this, but who's wrong? Who's right? I don't know. Maybe you're both liars.
True, possibly, possibly.
And then next question, it's from Matt on Discord. This is an in real life one. In honor of sick Rob, what is the best memory of being sick as a kid and getting to skip school and stay home? For me, it was when my sister and I were sick for 4 days and we watched The Lord of the Rings trilogy for the first time in our lives, and the second time, and the fourth time, and the third time, and the fourth time. School is actually replied because our schools is sick as well right now. I'm not Rob surprised, but my favorite sick memory is getting better. Valid.
True, true.
Do you have a specific one? I actually do.
I don't have a good one, but I do have
Oh
a
God,
one.
are you gonna trauma dump?
No, so there's this. It's honestly
That was like
like
very me.
it very much belongs in the "our kids are stupid"
Okay.
subreddit, and like I had the stomach flu,
Mm-hmm.
and so I think we talked about this the other day. You know, like the plastic drinks that like had the Kool-Aid in it that had the plastic twist tops,
Yes.
the clear ones.
Yeah.
They have a drink like that, or at least they did, for stomach flu, and it's supposed to settle your stomach. And I was like, cool. I'm home from school. I'm like, my stomach hurts so bad. I'm laying on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me and my mom.
Couch ridden.
And she comes home from like getting groceries. She's like, yo, I got you a 4-pack of those Johns. And it was just like red Kool-Aid, but especially for,
Sick stomachs.
So I'm like, all right, bet. And I drank all of them straight up. I just blasted all 4 of them.
Did you feel worse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm laying on the couch after blasting all those. And I'm like, man, I don't feel good. My mom running to go get a bowl for me to throw up into. And instead of
No.
like getting up, helping, being a human at all, I straight up as an NPC just sat there staring at the ceiling, threw up, got all over the couch. Like, dang, I just look back at that every once in a while and I'm like, man, you're such an idiot. Like, why did you move at all? Like, it's not like we lived in a big house. I was probably 10 steps from the kitchen.
This story makes me so glad I had a hysterectomy.
Yeah,
Oh
like
my God.
I'm literally just sitting there and I like a volcano erupt instead of just getting up, walking at least a couple feet towards her or towards the kitchen
No.
or anything. But no, I just straight up throw up there.
Do you know how old you were?
Yeah, like 8 or 9.
Okay. You're like 16. I don't
No,
know.
no, no. I was still a child for sure. But yeah, I was like,
That reminds me of like this story. I've told you for sure, but I'll say it again. Whenever I was like really little, I have a sister who's just a year younger than me. So we were like in our kitchen, like tossing a bouncy ball back and forth. And I was yucking it up, bro. I was like, like laughing so much. I was probably like 6, and I was like, Leah, stop. You're going to make me throw up. Giggle, giggle. And then I freaking vomited on the kitchen floor. I was too excited, I guess.
that's weird.
I was having a lot of fun and I just threw up. And my mom was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that was a good one. I
No.
warned her, stop making me laugh or I'm going to throw up. And I meant it.
Another memory I have was like, it wasn't like good or bad again. It was
Mhm.
just, I remember it was like maybe the first time I ever had a fever. It was the first time I ever remember having a fever. I remember I was young when this happened. It was like, I was like 5 or something, 6. It was like one of my earliest memories, weirdly enough. Because I remember I like had a fever, but I was also like freezing. And
It's
so
weird.
I was like, I distinctly remember being in my bed with like such a mountainous amount of blankets on me. Like I kept telling my parents, I'm like, I'm freezing, bro. Give me more blankets, bro. It was like bigger than I am, like thick at that time in blankets on me. And they were like big knitted blankets and stuff like
Mhm.
that. And I'm just like covered in blankets. And then like shortly after, I was like, all right, I'm too hot. So we took them all
You're
off.
like, get them off of me.
But it was just like, it was because I wasn't actually a big kid until later in my childhood. So I was like,
Were you short?
No, I was
Oh.
skinny.
Oh.
Yeah, the first like
Oh.
5 years of my life, I was skinny, and then from then onwards, I was not.
Okay.
So yeah, I remember it being like so many blankets, like so much bigger than me. It felt like
Mhm.
there was a mountain on me. Like it was heavy, like it was crushing my body because I was so small and the blankets were so big.
It's like we bunch of blankets on Moose and Goose.
Yeah, but I don't have any like good um no, no, like
Mine.
good sick stories.
Okay, well, at least you didn't have any like horrible sad ones,
Yeah, I
which is
guess
what I was
so.
afraid of. You're like, it's not good. I was like, oh God, oh no, what are you gonna say?
No. I have like weird other stories, but no, not like
Okay. I wanted to share before I share my favorite. Your story reminded me of one time that I had a fever that I really remember well. I was 10 years old. It was after a cheerleading Christmas party, and I don't know, I just suddenly got it. And my parents were like, for some reason, like to feel better, like you need like a cool bath or a warm bath. I don't remember which one. I didn't really take baths at that age. And they turned on the bath in their bathroom, and then I was just like laying in it on my stomach. But my parents kept walking in and out and like doing stuff, like brushing their teeth or grabbing things. And I felt so embarrassed because they could see my butt. And I was just like, this sucks. I hate this. And now I think your 10-year-old child, like, that's basically still like a baby to you. But as a 10-year-old, it feels so old. You're like, oh my God, I hate this. This is so embarrassing. And I still remember that feeling of just laying on my stomach being like, why do they keep coming in? It was sad. The other one, the good one, that one really wasn't that bad. I've just always had issues with feeling embarrassed about stuff. I mean, yeah, that's literally like the basis of my anxiety. But anyway, so I don't even remember. It might just be like a combination of multiple sick days. But I just remember like being homesick and sitting on the ground watching the Scooby Doo movie and just vibing. And just like sitting, not even eating or anything, just like sitting there, just on the ground. I think it was like darker outside, like winter. And I'm just like sitting there watching the Scooby Doo movie.
yeah.
And it was great. It was just a good time. Sometimes my mom would take me to work when I was sick, her work, and we'd just sit on the ground,
That's
which is,
weird.
that's really weird, right?
Yeah, that's
I
weird.
feel like people don't do that anymore.
Yeah, like I'd be like, yo, you gotta take your kid out of here, bro. You can't bring no sick kid in here.
She was like, in like billing, like medical billing, which I accidentally am like trying to copy her. But if I brought my kid to work, everyone might be like, oh my God, hi, it's your kid. And then they'd be like, she's staying? What?
Yeah,
I
no.
just sat on the ground, like doing nothing. Crazy, crazy. But childcare is expensive, so
True.
fair. Anyway,
The only like I was trying to think of the only like good sick story I have.
when I made you a peanut butter pie last week,
Well, no. So it was
that was actually a bad one.
of the story. We talk about it all the time
Okay.
because it's not like a fun story, but it is a funny story
Okay.
because for whatever reason I was sick at work. And this was like
Yeah.
not that long ago. This
Bro.
was probably like, what was
6 years ago?
2019, 2018, something like that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that long ago. But I, for whatever reason, I was like sick. I'm like, all right, I got to go to work because I'm sick, but who cares? So I went to work and I was like, let me grab some NyQuil or Dayquil on the way in, which for anyone that doesn't know, the only reason I know that this is like not common is because I got sick in Europe and they don't have this there.
Yeah, you guys just treat individual symptoms, which
Yeah.
we've started doing now.
Yeah. So like if
But Dayquil is like an all-in-one blanket,
Yeah.
everything.
like if you went to like Europe and you wanted Dayquil, you'd have to buy like 6 or 7 different drugs.
Or maybe it depends on the country, but in Amsterdam at least, thankfully, Fem was with us that day and her first language is Flemish. So she was able to read all the packaging and help him find the correct medicine.
Yeah, because for anyone that doesn't know, Dayquil or NyQuil, both of them have like things for like coughing, things for like pain, a bunch of different drugs in one. And anyways, so I for some reason interpreted the directions as I was like, oh, okay, so I fill up this cup every 3 hours, and then for some reason in my head, I remember I was like, this cup is about like this much of the bottle, so I'll just drink this much of the bottle
He
every
said
3 hours.
every 3 hours I drink a third of the bottle.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
Thankfully, he only got through 2.
But
Because otherwise he might have died.
because obviously at work I'm only there for 8 hours, so I can only dose it twice. But anyways, so I drink like what is like a quarter at
Oh,
least of this
I think you
bottle.
drank like half.
It was a significant amount of this bottle.
Yeah.
And um
He was so high.
I was not high, okay? I was thinking that some things were, the thing is, like, I've thought of this before and I'm like, I've thought really dumb things are funny and
Yes.
before this, but apparently there was a few things at work that I was laughing at that were not very funny.
There's an area called Mira Mesa, and I said Mira Miso. He burst into tears laughing for like 5 minutes.
But that is like something I would
Normally,
normally do.
normally you'd laugh, but just knowing you had half a container of cough syrup, I think you were high.
I did feel a little off.
Yeah, you were high.
Yeah.
The only time Robert's been high in his life, and it was on like Dayquil at work.
Yeah, so I don't know what I was well, I was obviously overdosing on everything that it contained, but I don't know what particular part of it was too much.
The
But
coughing syrup part,
that's
probably.
the only like funny sick story
He
I
said
have.
the only good sick story I have is that time I drank a bunch of cough syrup.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's it for our Q&A. But I am still going to go and be speaking with Lulu. So hang out for that in like 1 second. All right, guys, I am back with our guest this week, Lulu.
Hello.
Hi, thanks for joining. So tell
course.
us about your RuneScape accounts.
So I've had my main since 2006. It actually just turned 20 years old.
Happy
So
20th
I've been
birthday.
Yes, I know, it's crazy. I could log on to like RS3 and like grab a cape or something, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure, but um so that's exciting. I've been maxed, or I was maxed, and I got a remax, which is great.
Mhm.
I'm on the road to that. I've just got my infernal, my quiver.
You're doing
So
everything.
yeah,
Literally.
I'm trying to do everything. I have an Iron Man that I play when I get the itch.
Yeah.
Just hit 1K total on it, so it's a baby iron.
Do you ever actually get the itch to play an iron though? Like, I'm a
Yes,
main, so I'm like,
I know it's a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot of Googling, especially, but I'll wake up one day and be like, oh man, I want to do a birdhouse run real bad.
really?
Yes, absolutely. It's so weird.
That's like
Just all those like
so
noob
iron.
things. Yeah.
I feel like that's yearning that only an iron could have. It's like, I really want to do a birdhouse run.
Absolutely. And I think it'll get to a point where I'm like, all right, this is a lot, but we haven't hit that point. So
Yeah. I do feel like,
yeah.
I don't know how you are, but I feel like early game, like in leagues and stuff, is I love that time the most. Is just when everything's happening fast and you're leveling up all quick because you're new. So that's the best.
Oh yeah, the number goes up and you get the serotonin hit in the brain. Yes, I agree. And I think that's why I'm like so excited to play that iron, because I was playing it with a guide, but being guide locked kind of sucks.
Yeah, reading like the efficient iron quest. Yep. Okay, cool.
Of course.
Naturally,
of
everyone
course.
does it.
Yep. But I started branching off, kind of doing whatever I want.
Oh,
so
cool.
that's been more enjoyable for sure.
When did you start the iron? Because you said the main's like 20 years old. I'm assuming the iron's not 20 years old.
No, definitely not. Well, I want to say it's probably around a year old now, maybe a little more than a year old.
Oh.
So it's fresh, but it's still fun, and I've abandoned it, don't get me wrong. I've forgotten about it.
I feel like I've never actually seen you on an iron.
Yeah, no, it's been very recent, but I'm like, all right. Well, I think it's just because like I've been doing such hard content that I need a break.
Yeah, exactly. So I know you just got the quiver like literally was it last week? Or
yeah, this last week, yeah.
GZ first. And
Thank you.
how was the grind for that? And what brought it on?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so once I hit 3K followers, I promised everybody I would do the 12-hour quiver grind, because I had hit 2,500 and did the 12-hour Inferno.
Is that what you were doing?
Getting my cape. Yeah.
Wow.
And so once you dive into it, you kind of just don't want to stop until you get it. And I don't know. But that's the RuneScape mentality.
So you would just keep doing it for 12 hours, running back in every time you died? No. I literally I don't have either of those yet, but anytime I've tried in the past, it's like 1 attempt a night. That's it. Done.
Oh,
12
it's
hours?
draining. Yes.
Oh,
But I learned a lot. I learned a lot.
yeah. Oh
It
my
helped.
gosh. Were you like into hard content before you started these goals, I'm assuming?
I got into Theater of Blood with
Okay.
my Max Cheesecake at the time, and I got so much shit for having the blue backpack and the Max Cheesecake. And so I was
So
like, you know
good.
what? No. I'm like, no, I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna show that like, I can do it. I
Yeah.
can do this content.
Oh, that's so
But the
cool.
quiver grind was way more stressful than Inferno,
Why was
in
it
my
more
opinion.
stressful?
I don't know. It's just so punishing, and
Yeah.
like you can't just be like, "Oops, like I made a mistake." Like you're dead. Like you have to start over now. Like I don't know. Plus,
That's
my internet's been really messing
Oh
up.
yeah, you said that. You have bad internet and you promised to do a 12-hour Coliseum.
This was before my internet started
Okay.
messing up. Let
I
me be
was
clear. But
okay.
dude, oh my gosh, I DC'd once at Seoul.
I
My
saw a
game froze
screenshot of
once at
that.
Seoul.
I saw a screenshot
Hmm.
saying and I was like, "Oh, whoops."
It was bad. It was
Mm,
brutal,
yikes.
but
You
gotta
did
just
it.
send it. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you done like Blorva? Is that gonna be your next goal for
Mm.
followers?
I want to,
Oh my
but
gosh.
oh my goodness, I want to max first, and then like if
Mhm.
I need a break from sailing, which I know I'm going to because I'm a PVR,
Yeah.
um, I think I'll try to work towards Blorba, but
Okay, fine. I feel like it'd be easy
definitely.
for you. You could just set these goals and do it so fast. Like,
Well, thank you.
yeah, you're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
I feel
You
like
could
mhm. You weren't
just gotta
even
stick to it.
I I can't do that. Sorry. But
No, you're good.
you were doing the quiver for it was like a couple weeks. The grind?
Hmm. It was a little over a month, so about 3 to 4 weeks. My Inferno took a little over 2 weeks, I
Well,
think.
wait, what?
Hmm.
I didn't think you did that fast.
Yeah. I
Wow.
mean, that's all I did. I logged in, I sent the Inferno, I learned what not to do, and
Yeah.
learned from there.
That's so crazy. I like
Mhm.
that you're able to like stay in the mindset. Like how do you have tips on how to stay in how to lock in for anyone?
Oh,
For
I
me?
don't know.
Just do it.
I think like having that incentive, I think especially with streaming, like you have all these people like constantly in your ear telling you that you can do it and like cheering you
Yeah.
on and celebrating your progress. And so that really helps. But I think it's a matter of knowing your limits and when you
Mhm.
need to take a break.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you do need a break sometimes.
I could imagine. I feel like it'd be really easy to get into it and just like rage quit on stream and kind of go off
Oh
the
yeah.
rails.
I've been there. Like I cried over my quiver. Like I've
Did
been
you?
there. Oh yeah.
That's so
Yep.
funny. An emotional moment.
Of course, it's RuneScape. I got to get those pixels.
I know. That's like whenever I got my first pet, I remember it was the Kraken pet. I was at like 802 KC and I almost started crying because I was so
I
happy.
love that guy. I would have
He's so
cried too.
cute. I love
Yes.
him.
And you got spoon, so that's
I
awesome.
know, right? I assume that. Okay, it's not. I realize now it wouldn't be that much of a flex, but at the time, I thought getting the Chompy chick would be such a flex for a first pet because it means you did all the elite diaries. And then as I've leveled, everyone's like, "That's not that impressive," and I'm like, "Okay, well,
Oh, well,
I'm,
I like
I
him.
know. I think it's cute. He looks like a little roast. I love
Yeah,
him, but
I know. Everybody's like, that pet doesn't even count. I'm like, yes, it
I
does. Come
know.
on.
So I'm kind of glad it wasn't my first because I think I would have been bullied. So that's good.
Look at the draw with the Kraken.
Yeah, pretty
Heck yeah.
much. Do you like pet grinding at all?
Oh, yeah. That's like my main incentive with anything PVM related is like I can get a mega rare. That's really cool
Hmm.
and awesome. But like getting a pet is absolutely nuts for me. I don't
Yeah.
know why. It's just that super rare chance. And then I
Hmm.
get it. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, and then you just get to keep it in your house and see it every day and be like, "That's my
Mhm.
baby."
Yeah. These are my little guys. Yes.
Exactly. How many pets
Just
have you got?
oh, I think I'm a 14.
Okay, nice, easy.
I say with a question mark. I think it's 14.
Around 14.
Yes.
Are you gonna do like the Coliseum and Inferno pet grinds too?
So I thought about that. I was
Mm-hmm.
really like hoping I would be that guy that gets the 1
Oh
KC
yeah.
pet. But I can't be that spooned. I've been spooned enough. But I think I will get on that grind eventually once I
Wow.
get some more obstacles or achievements out of the way.
Yes. You just got to set more follow goals or like sub goals and be like, I guess I'll do
For
Inferno
sure.
one more time if you guys give me $100.
Exactly. Give me.
Just give me easy. It's a
No.
nice trade.
It's
What?
incentive. I mean,
It
I don't want to let anybody down. Come on.
if anyone's listening right now, like the stream is linked below. I'm sure there's a donate button. Let's get the little Zuck pet.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Easy.
I will get the Zuck pet.
Easy. Just do it.
Mark my words.
What other content do you get up to? Mostly like raids and stuff or other PPM?
Raids and like Slayer bosses have been my grind. Recently I've been
Nice.
sending so much Chob. I need to jump into hard mode because I've gotten everything from regular top. So
Whoa. You
um
haven't even done hard mode?
I have a few times. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just so scared. Like it's so nerve-wracking and I'm playing with such high like skill players that
You are a
it
high skill
tweaks.
player.
No. I mean, like these dudes have like 2K hard mode tabs under their belt, and I'm sitting at like 3.
Okay, but that, if you think about that, just means they have a lot of time. That doesn't mean
True.
anything. That could
True.
be you.
They're just doing this for fun, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I feel like you're gonna, I mean, I could see you being that person that's like, oh, I'm gonna solo top because you met like a certain goal. Because you're
Dude,
like
I've thought about
so,
it.
oh my God, you've thought about it? Like,
Yeah. I
be
thought
so
about
for real.
learning solo tab. I think it would be so cool to be able to do that
Oh
and like
my
flex. I
gosh.
don't know. I've
Yeah.
thought about it.
That's crazy. Especially if you like are so good at actually staying on the grind. Like that could be so cool if you did that.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know.
now
It itches my brain. I need to do it.
oh my god, I would just want to peer pressure you now, but I'll do it later.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay, so you got Inferno Coliseum down top. Do you TOA your chambers at all?
So I'm a known Toa hater.
Everyone
I
is.
will not lie. Worst raid in the game. I started out with Chambers. Chambers was fun. I
Yes.
never got really good at it. I never grinded it like crazy, but
Mm-hmm.
I was decent.
Yeah.
Knew the mechanics, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Tob, however, just completely took over my entire being. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I've been sending a lot of Tob. I haven't stepped into Chambers in a hot minute though.
Mm-hmm. Too
I
addicted.
need to get on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know, but like raids is the content.
Yeah.
There's nothing like getting mega rare, and you can play with your friends. Like
It's
it's so
nice.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good incentive for it. I used to be a raider all the time and now I only stream like an hour and a half during the week and I'm like, I don't want to spend like 30 minutes just trying to find a team and then I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I gotta go to sleep, guys.
Yeah. Like one and done. I gotta
Yeah,
go. Thanks
pretty
for the raid.
much. That's why whenever you have guests on and they're like talking about raids, I'm like, you guys are making me want to top. Stop it. Like it's been a second.
Like stop, you're tight, baby.
Like you're
No, you
crazy.
definitely should. You should get into it more. I think if you have like
Should.
a solid um group of people that want to
I
play, like
know. I
it's way
do.
easier.
And then I'm just like, I'm gonna go to Shelby Griffin. I want that goofy pet.
I want that pet too. I just started sailing though. I'm not even close to
Oh,
unlocking that.
yeah. What level's your sailing at?
Like 26.
Okay, because like, okay, I knew you were going for sailing because you're trying to remax, and I assumed you were maybe like 60, and then you're like, oh, I haven't even gotten Shelby Griffin yet. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Nope. Nope. Like I legit just started.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
A little late to the game, but whatever.
I think I'll leave the rest of the really low levels to Tears of Gothic, so
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I just can't.
Dude, it's the worst. I don't know if you're doing like the port task, but
Hmm.
I know some people are okay with it. I just think that's the most annoying thing, having to carry stuff back. I don't know why. It just annoys me
For
to no
like
end.
80 XP at my level. It's
Yeah,
wild.
it
Yeah.
sucks. I like the sea
Yeah.
charting. I don't know what you've been doing for your method, but I think the sea charting's fun.
I did charting a little bit, and then when I ran out of stuff and I couldn't go any further, I was just like, all right, I looked.
You're like, guess we're gonna go Tears of Guthix now.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
That's basically I feel like the 1 to 30 grind there just like sucks. It's just like chart as much as you can, wait till Tears of
I,
Guthix catches you up.
I thought people were lying when they said those early levels just suck so bad, but no,
Yeah,
they are really painful.
it's crazy
And like,
too.
I'm maxed, bro. Like, I've done everything.
I mean, you're not maxed anymore.
Oh, oh, I
You're in
was
your 20s.
maxed. Yes,
How long
back in my day.
how long ago did you get max for the first time?
It was October of 2024
Oh, you didn't
or
even
2023. Sorry.
Okay, that would be better. I was like, you didn't even get it that long, just like a year. But 2 years, you had your
I get,
time.
no, I guess it was 24 because it was a year.
Oh,
I was upsetty. Yeah, it was 24. I don't know. Everything's jumbled in my brain.
yeah, no, real me too. Was that like another one of those things that you just locked in and did it all at once? Or was that a slow progression?
It's definitely a slow progression. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
since it got re-released, Old School RuneScape, like I took multiple breaks. I didn't really lock back in until I started, I don't know, playing just by myself every day. And then I started
Mm-hmm.
streaming it and it made it way more enjoyable.
Oh
So,
yeah, it helps a lot to have people to like talk to.
oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
How long have you been streaming for?
I would say on and off, like I started maybe 2016,
What?
so 10 years. Oh yeah. I started a long
Um,
time ago when I played League of Legends.
oh my god.
Um
This is so random lore drops happening right now.
Yes, that's kind of where the name comes from too, Lulu. It's like a champion in League
Oh my god, I thought that
that
was
I
just your
mained.
name.
Nope. Nope. Um, so that's where it all stems from. And I took so many breaks. Like I was just a small streamer. I didn't
Yeah.
really have any incentive to be consistent. And it was
Yeah.
super hard. Consistency has always been really hard for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I locked in like a year ago,
Yeah.
a little over a year ago, and it's
Mm-hmm.
been really nice. So
Oh, cool. What got you to
yeah.
like start playing? I like didn't even know Twitch. Twitch was like much, much smaller in 2016, right?
Oh yeah.
How did that even start? Like I feel like I hadn't even heard of it till like 2019 or 2020.
Um,
But also, I think I just like don't pay attention to stuff. So maybe everyone did know about it.
no, that's fair. I mean, it's really crazy to think about like how gaming was back then versus now.
Mm-hmm.
But Twitch especially, like not a lot of people that I knew of streamed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I did have a friend at the time who did stream, so I kind of was like, okay, maybe I could also do that and, kind of enjoy gaming and share with
Yeah.
other people.
Build a community.
Um, yeah, and that's kind of what I did. I mean, a lot of
Well,
it were my friends at first, but that's still a community.
yes, we take whatever we can get.
Yes, yes.
That's super cute. And
Yeah.
you're streaming League of Legends at first?
Yeah. League of Legends and some variety games.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do you still play League of Legends or League? I've never played it, so I'm like,
Uh,
do people say the full name? I feel like an old
I mean,
person.
either you're like boomer League of Legends. No, no,
I
no,
know.
you're good. I don't play League anymore. I do log on occasionally to play a
Okay.
certain game mode, but the game I know and loved is dead.
Why is that some like old RuneScape players coming back and be like, this isn't OSRS anymore? And I'm like,
Yeah, no
okay.
kidding. No kidding. That's kind of how it feels though. Like there's just so much new stuff. And I get it, like
Mhm.
games need to add new content, but dang, it just sucks sometimes.
Yeah. I feel like it's easier when you're like there for the changes along for the ride, but like people who, for example, like people have come in the chat and been like, I just reactivated my RuneScape account and it's so different because they're on RuneScape 3 now. And I'm just
Mhm.
like, I feel like if
Mhm.
you just show up and it's completely different, it's like, I quit. I don't want to play this
Yeah,
game.
this is overwhelming. Yeah,
Literally.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it feels. And like I haven't really played League, so taking
hmm
breaks and coming back to crazy stuff is just not my thing.
I need to try playing that someday because I feel like so many of our podcast guests talk about it, and all I know is I heard it's toxic. And
It's very toxic. It is very toxic,
is
yes.
it more than RuneScape? I feel like RuneScape. I feel like it's some of the best people I've met and some of the worst people I've ever met in my life. You
Oh
know?
yeah, absolutely. I
Yeah.
mean, it goes that way for I think pretty much any game you
Every
think
game.
about it.
Yeah.
There's always that community. There's always horrible people.
Yeah.
And the difference is like you can be playing RuneScape by yourself
Yeah.
and not talk to anybody and turn your chat off. But like you get into a League of Legends game, you have like people screaming at you, calling you
Oh
names, and it's just like,
no.
dog, this is a normal game. Like, please simmer it down.
I could not handle that. If someone yelled at me, I'd start crying.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like it. Even if they are wrong, I don't like it.
hmm
So I tend to stay away.
Have you ever had anyone? Have you ever had anyone like yell at you in RuneScape
Um,
or get like genuinely? I had someone when I was learning chambers. It was not my fault. I will say that. They were like, I was learning, and they're like, "Oh, Boone, you're gonna run head," and I was like, "What does that mean?" And they're like, "Just run back and forth and hit it." And I was like, "Okay." So I did that. And I just kept like maging the head, you know? I'm running head, so I'm gonna
yeah.
hit the head. And they were pissed. They were pissed that I wasn't hitting the mage hand. I'm like, you said run head. And then after the raid, they
Yeah.
left and never came to my chat ever again.
What you need a better explanation than that. Even
I
just
know.
running ahead, you need more of an explanation on. You
Yeah.
can't run back and forth and pray for the
They were
best.
like, run back and forth and hit it. So I was like, okay, hit it. Running head, hit
The head.
head.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I've done that before.
Yeah. Because
And when I was learning to run head. Yeah.
exactly. And I'm like, don't shame me just because I don't like reading for an hour on the wiki before I go and try out content.
That's crazy. No, I haven't really had anybody like yell at me or get upset, but
Good.
like there was one raid where somebody rage quit and they just completely like, yeah,
It's
they're like, I'm
awkward.
done with this. Yeah, I was like,
It's
okay. I
so
was like, I don't even know
uncomfortable.
what happened. Like, why are you mad?
Were you live when it happened?
Hmm.
It's the worst because you're like, are they joking or are they? Do
Yeah.
I joke around? Like this is
And then they
uncomfortable.
log out and you're like, okay, guess not.
You're like, "Haha, I kind of wanted to go do some solo Slayer bosses anyway, so this is great timing."
It is very awkward, but
Yeah,
you try to diffuse it.
exactly. Yeah,
Try not to let it get to you
I feel like
because
that's, ugh, it could be so awkward. I feel like that's a good skill to have as a streamer. Is just like trying to roll with the punches and just like move on.
smoothing it over. Yes, absolutely. You
Yeah.
have to. You have to
hmm
sometimes.
I feel like it's so hard at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty good. We did have like one time where we were in the raid and I thought it was banter because this person in chat was like talking shit about someone in the raid. So I was like, oh my God, they're like friends. They were not friends. They were like
Oh,
enemies. And it
for
was
real
so,
beefing?
yes. And they were like, the person in your raid is like a horrible person. And I'm just in the raid, like, are you joking? Like, also, I don't really know you that well either. Like,
Yeah.
do I believe you? And it was just like the most uncomfortable raid of my life. Because I was like, do we keep going or stop? Okay, we'll just raid. And then afterwards, I mean,
Yeah.
I did what I just joked about. I just did solo content after.
I don't get it, man.
hmm
Like don't bring it into
Yeah.
everything.
Or like send a
And
DM
that's
to a
what I try
mod.
not to. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
no. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it can be awkward sometimes.
Hmm.
Are you good at like telling people to stop if they're being too much on stream or in game?
I think I'm like very much a pushover and like
Me
I
too.
think I have this like certain trauma. I don't know if it's trauma or
hmm
what, but like people being overly nice and like, oh my God, I'm a big fan. I'm like, you're joking. Like you're trolling me. Like so I don't know. I'm very like passive. I let my mods do a lot of the handling because I
Yeah,
sometimes can't tell what people's intentions are.
me too.
Um
I'll like send a
it's
screenshot and be like, wait, are they joking or being weird? I can't tell.
It's hard. It's hard,
It is.
especially when you're so busy with everything else.
Totally.
I don't know.
I definitely
So I
agree.
wouldn't say I'm good at it, but my mods definitely help me out.
Yeah.
They are wonderful.
I feel like for us, if you're not good at it, you just need good mods and then it's good.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because
Exactly.
there'll be moments where no mods are around, so I let people get away with saying some stuff. And then I sent a screenshot in our mod chat, and then they reply the next day and they're like, you should have banned. And in hindsight, I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
probably.
I'm just hanging out with a bunch of weirdos because I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, and sometimes they like to drag it along, or like the trolls like to drag it along, and you're just like, okay, I don't
Yeah.
really know how to react here. Like, I really don't.
No,
Mods help,
real. Please save me.
honestly.
Yeah. It's fun though. I do you stream like you don't do like full-time hours, do you? Or how often do you stream? Because you're usually
Um,
streaming when I go to bed, so I have no idea how late you go.
yeah, it just depends. I don't have a set schedule because I'm very just like
All
day
over.
to day.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I work a full-time job and
Hmm.
I'm just consumed by that. Some days I
Yeah.
just really can't hit live, and so I do stream at night mostly because that's just when I like to relax and chill and
Yeah.
nobody needs me. Nobody needs me. It's awesome.
I feel like I did not realize that you worked something full time outside of streaming because I feel like whenever I raid you, you've already been live like a few hours, and
Yeah.
I can't do that. I don't know how everyone who works full time jobs can handle it. It's just
It's hard. It's hard some days, but you got to do it, you know? You
yeah.
just have to. And I don't really necessarily have the means to stream during the day because I have a lot of
Hmm.
things going on.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm up all night. I've always been an insomniac though, like
Okay, so your little tip is being insomniac.
I guess, yeah, that's step 1.
There
Step
you
1
go.
being insomniac. Love the peace of the night.
Yeah. I
Maybe step 2 don't be employed, but
You know what? Honestly, these are great hacks for people to be streamers.
yeah,
Don't sleep and don't work. Easy.
yes. Make RuneScape your job.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
Nobody's going to make those gains but you.
whenever I started full-time streaming or like trying to make that work, honestly, it was like made RuneScape less fun sometimes because I'm like, oh God, now it is work. Like,
That's kind of why I was like, I don't want to take that leap. I'm so scared too. I don't think
yeah.
I don't, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just not consistent
Ooh.
enough.
Yeah, I feel like you totally could someday because I feel like you have like a good drive and stuff from what it sounds like. Like you'd be good at sticking with it.
Yeah.
Or
Certain days for sure I have way better days than some
yeah.
others, but that's why I'm like I said, I'm like so day to day. It just depends.
Yeah.
But I mean, streaming and making content ultimately would be like my career of choice. I just don't want to hate it.
Ooh. Yeah. I feel like if you set goals and stuff, it'd probably be easier, which you seem like you're kind of like goal oriented in RuneScape. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
assuming. But
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. Cause that's something I've noticed recently is sometimes like I'd get home from work and then I'd be like, man, I don't really feel like streaming, but then I do it anyway, and it's like fine. It's always fun after you actually click live, of course. But
Oh yeah.
now that I've been trying to do like setting goals and stuff, like I'm trying to go for the goal pet. It's like way more exciting, way more fun. And I'm like,
It
oh,
is.
it makes me
It is.
miss like the full time stuff, but it's
It's
hard.
just like it's very fulfilling.
Yeah.
And you feel so grateful
Mm,
that you have such amazing people surrounding you. I don't
yeah,
know.
right? It's such a nice feeling.
Yes. And I don't want it to like be something I have to do and not
Yeah,
something I want to do.
that's so fair. Do you
Mhm.
do YouTube as well? I should have checked before I
Um,
asked.
I don't
Okay.
I've never really thought about it just because I have so much going on as is.
That's true. You sound very busy.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like every day is something, but
Hmm.
I've thought about it like in the past for
Okay.
sure, but definitely not now.
Yeah. A little too much going on.
Mhm.
That's
For
totally
sure.
valid. So for RuneScape, you are working on the remaxing and stuff. Is there like a plan to get 99 sailing? Do you have like the laugh? Do
I
you happen to have a plan at all?
I have a little bit of a plan, but it's literally just not playing the game. It's gonna be hit the level I can do salvaging,
Mm-hmm.
and then play my iron while I do that. That's 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 gonna be it. I mean, my
Dude.
iron will be flourishing, but
Oh yeah.
we'll make those slow gains on the main for sure.
Honestly, salvaging's like too good to not do it.
Mhm,
It's just
mhm.
so nice.
If I don't have to do all this stuff, I'm not going to.
Exactly. I'm like, I just
Easy way.
want to AFK, get the turtle pet when I'm not even paying attention.
Yes.
That's it.
Need.
Yeah.
I need that pet.
It's so cute. Do you have a favorite pets in the game? Like whether you have
My
them or not.
favorite pets? Oh my gosh. My favorite pets, I have like a few, so
Okay.
bear with me.
Cool. I'm
A
excited.
giant mole. I feel like that's like
That's one of
a
mine.
very universally loved.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
The
so
Kraken.
cute. Very cute.
The TOA pet is really sick, and the the soul pet is really cool. Those are like my top 4.
Ooh.
And like they
Okay.
vary from very easy like Slayer bosses to just the
Like the
worst
hardest.
content ever.
I didn't even think about it like that. Yeah, what a range.
Yeah. But I don't know, they're just cute guys. I like them.
They are. I wonder if they'll ever do like because obviously TOA has a million different transmogs. I wonder if they'll do anything with Colosseum's pet to have like different versions.
That would be kind of cool.
Because I like the soul pet, don't get me wrong, but if I could have like a little minotaur, like I would maybe want to lock in more.
That would be cool. That would be so cool.
Okay.
Jagex.
Please, please.
Jagex, please.
I'm like, you're a Twitch partner, you got some pull, hit someone up.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm DMing them now, don't worry.
Thank you. Which one of the TOA transmogs do you like the most?
The Zabak.
It's so good.
I like that crocodile.
Yep.
Alligator? I don't know. Guy.
I feel like there's so many puns about crocodiles, but I feel like they've also called him an alligator before. So I'm like, what is the truth? I don't know. He's pretty though.
Oh, I like him.
Yeah.
He's definitely like the best transmog out of all of them.
I always thought Kefri was my favorite because I liked that it rolled around. I thought that was cute until I got the Kefri. And then I was like, this is cool, but the Zavak's more colorful. So now the Zavak's become my favorite too. Yeah. I just feel so basic.
You know what's good.
I know, it's everyone's favorite. And I was like, I'm so different. I like the bug. And then I was like, Zavak's kind of beautiful. I don't know.
He is. I need that pet, but dang, I don't want to do that grind. Maybe I'll see a couple mega rares if I go there. I don't know.
Maybe you'll get spoon something too. Like I think I got my first one at like less than 100 experts, and I've gotten 3.
Oof. Dang.
See?
Yeah, that's like me with scythes. I got hecka spooned on scythes.
How many scythes are
I got 3 scythes as well, yeah.
How many KC?
All 3 scythes were under 250 KC. Yeah.
That's actually unbelievable.
And they were all trio splits. It was insane. Like my luck, I can't even complain. I really can't.
So it's kind of like you just got a solo scythe at that point. 3 trios? Yeah. Bro. That's so good. Was it like when the scythe was worth more? Because I know there was like the time like 2 years ago when it was like 300 mil.
Yeah, it was definitely worth, I think it was like 1.6 bill, 1.7. Yeah. It was crazy split.
We should trio top sometime.
Like, I agree. Let's get our third. Let's get our third. I'm so down.
Oh my gosh, because I do miss it. And I mean, your luck. I haven't seen a side split before. I would love to.
It's exciting. Yeah.
I haven't
get that bank up.
I haven't gotten a Tebow, Scythe, or a Shadow actually. Have you gotten the other 2?
No.
I mean, you got 3 sides though, so I mean.
I think I got 1 purple from Chambers, but I got my thread at Toa and I never looked back.
Wait, stop. That's how little you've done to you.
Yes, I was like, okay, I need my thread and I'm out.
You're wild.
I just can't do it. Maybe one day, but if I need a good teacher is what I need.
Yeah.
Someone make me actually love the raid, not feel like I'm running around.
Yeah. It can be a lot. All the puzzles and stuff are kind of annoying when you just want to fight, but I mean,
yes. Thank you.
No, it's kind of annoying. What about the Fang kit? I mean,
I know.
I feel like you'd
There's
want
so
the
many kids I need. Yes.
Finkits.
I do. I want it. I need to be better. I will be better.
Mhm.
I will learn everything
And
one day.
just someday TM.
Yeah, no kidding.
Just remember, they've updated it. They don't suck as bad, which I know is not very encouraging to hear. It's not that bad. It doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't really make you want to log in and do it.
Yeah. I definitely like have thought about going on a Toa arc. It's
Ooh,
just I need to be at a place where I enjoy it.
yeah.
And I enjoy things when I'm good at it.
That's such like a weird paradoxical like situation you put yourself in. You're like, I'll do it if I'm good, but I can't get good unless I do it. So it's like, so you're
Exactly.
never gonna do TOA.
It sucks. It sucks.
No, that's so real though, because like I get so frustrated whenever I don't immediately understand stuff. So I'm just like, I just want to quit. I'm just gonna go to Slayer or something instead.
Yep. Like,
Yeah,
oh, I tried.
yeah. And then it's like, okay, but how
Let's
are you?
wrap it up.
Let's go. We could just log out. It's easy. But then it's like, how am I ever gonna actually learn? That's how I feel with Inferno and Coliseum. I'm like, yeah, someday. And in my mind, I think I'm gonna like skip forward 2 years and there's gonna be a parallel version of myself that did it for me. And I'm
Yeah.
not gonna actually do it.
Like, I'll get it sometime.
Yeah.
Some way.
It's like some weird delusion going on.
Yeah.
I can't wait
No
to
kidding.
yeah. I can't wait to look back and be like, wow, I did that, but I don't want to do it, if that makes sense. Like I just want to
Yeah,
look
the
back
grind.
fondly.
The grind to do it. No.
No, thank you. I just want to like log in, get my drops, and then be like, wow, that was so much fun, and don't think about the grinds.
That's so real.
I literally don't
On
ask much.
so many different content,
Mhm. Have you gone like really dry on anything on any of your grinds?
The only like I've gotten so spooned everywhere.
Yeah.
I think like the only thing I struggled to get and went over rate on was the mole pet. I went like almost, I think it was like 4,500 KC, which isn't even
It's
that
not
like,
even that bad.
it's not even that bad. I've never gone that
Wow.
drive for like anything on my main.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
insane.
I'm
Yeah.
happy for you.
Same. I hope it stays that way, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I feel like it's always the things that you want the most that, or like the pets you want the most that you go giant. Or for me, just because I also want the giant mole and I'm at like 4,100 and I don't have it yet.
It's
But it's like,
painful because it's like, dang, this is like the easiest boss. It should just give me it.
that's what I'm saying. That, and then like Scurrius took me 15K, Chaos Elemental.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
Chaos Elemental took me like 900 and something. And I'm like, these are all the pets that everyone's like, they're free. And I'm like, why aren't they free for me?
900 for the Chaos Ellie is
Yeah.
insane.
I kept saving it for bingos because every bingo they're like, oh, everyone, let's
Yeah.
go get Chaos Ellie for the free pet. And I just never got it.
Did you
It
get
was
it
like,
during a bingo?
no, I just went and sent it randomly and got it. And I was like, I've been waiting for this day. God damn it.
Dang
But
it.
I got spoon 3 TOA pets, so I feel like that's where the luck evens out. But
Ooh,
I mean,
dang.
I would have rather not had 3. That was a little
Yeah, no kidding. We can do with all those.
No, I wish you could like show them in your house or something.
Yeah,
Just
like have
anything.
multiple.
Yeah, that'd be so cute. Just imagine like a gang of like chinchampas running around. Like I love that. That's
Yes.
cute. All
I
the different
need that.
colors.
I would farm so many.
Oh yeah.
It's another pet I want though.
That used to be one of my I have like my top 3 favorite are giant mole. Now it's the Shelvin Griffin pet, the goofy one. I freaking love it. And then the Jad pet. They're all easy. All of them I'm going over rate,
Mhm.
naturally. And
Oh my goodness.
the Chinchompa was one of my favorites, but I mean, the Shelvin Griffin, how that pet looked with its little Christmas hat, knocked the Chinchompa away. I
So
was
cute.
like, oh my god.
So cute. I love his little like his little sprite, his little head.
Yes, and he's just
so cute and
it's the
derpy.
goofiest. It's so cute.
I love it.
It's so adorable. I need you to now go and unlock Shelvin Griffin because I need to see if you're gonna get the pet spooned. Because you're going
Oh,
to.
I hope so.
You're.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I can't
I
believe
thought
you're
about doing
trying
that
this.
and Scurrius because those are really easy but super cool pets.
Yes. you totally should, because I feel like I went dry so you can get spooned.
Oh, thank
I
you
think
for your sacrifice. Oh
You're
my
welcome.
goodness.
No problem.
Hopefully not 15K dry.
I like you sounded like how I sounded when Scurriers first came out. Oh, it's really easy. I'm just gonna go do
You
it.
farm it. Yeah.
Just don't use your
That's
scythe. You'll waste a
insane.
lot of gold.
Oh, but
You
it's
know,
so nice.
you know what? No,
And so quick.
you have the money. You got 3 scythe splits. Use your scythe. Why
True.
not?
True. At this point, might as well.
Yeah. I like how you've gotten what sounds like a decent amount of like money drops, and then I just like spend money on pet grind somehow. I do like the exact opposite. Have you gotten like any other crazy money drops places?
Trying to think.
And nothing could really
Not
one up 3 scythes, to be honest.
no, not really. Nothing that's like made me go insane.
Yeah.
But like I've definitely gotten spooned pet drops.
Oh, really?
For like everything.
Wait, how
Pretty much
spooned?
everything.
How spooned we talking?
I want to say so I have 14 pets and I've gotten spooned on, or not spooned on the tangle root, the mole,
Mm-hmm.
and that's pretty much it.
So 12
I've gone
spooned?
under rate. Yeah, I've gone under rate for every other pet.
Oh my god. What was
Oh,
like
and the fishing pet. So like 11 pets I've gone under rate for.
what is the what's the most spooned one? Do you remember? Like
Yeah, so my first pet ever was so spooned. And I didn't even know, this was like at a point where I didn't know pets existed in the game. Like I
oh
was
wow.
barely playing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was barely playing. And then I get this chat box message. I'm at the woodcutting guild cutting magic trees. My
Stop
woodcutting's
it.
like 80s.
What? That's so
And
low.
yeah, and I got the beaver. I was like, what is this?
I'm so
And
jealous.
that fueled it. And I just have been pet hunting
You're like,
since.
what is this?
So
I want more.
more little guys that follow me. Yes.
That's like my current grind. I'm actually at. Well, I logged out whenever we start recording because I'm very bad at multitasking. But that's my current grind is trying to get the beaver pep. I'm like 20 mil. But
Holy.
that's not too bad. The
Redwoods is chill.
yeah, it's pretty chill. I finally finished forestry today, so I gotta go there. You're the first person I've spoken to out loud since getting the golden pheasant egg. So thank you for that.
Oh my goodness. Heck yeah. Forestry is such a pain. That's so
Yeah.
awesome though.
It's some of them, like some of the events are cool, some are not. I think it's interesting. I actually really like the forestry events, like the dryad where you just stand there. But
Mhm.
if you think about that's like the dumbest event in the world. You're not doing anything.
Yeah.
And you
But
have to
it's
stand
nice.
there.
You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. But if you're like trying to grind 99 woodcutting, I imagine it would be very frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my fox whistle before they changed forestry, and I'm forever grateful for that.
Wow. The fox,
Yeah.
is that the version you have of the beaver?
Oh yeah. I like that little guy. He's so cute.
He's so colorful too. Cause like that's another thing, like me trying to be different with Kefri. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have the pheasant. I'm not gonna have the fox. I worry though that the fox is so vibrant. I'm gonna want the fox. We'll see.
It's so cool. You
It
can,
is.
yeah,
I
you'll
can push
see.
it.
I think the pheasant's cool too.
Yeah, cause he looks kind of derpy, like just like the goals little face. Like I kind of
Yeah.
like that. I
love that you go after like little derpy guys.
I do. I was gonna say I like that your pets like half are cute and then the others are like intense and stuff. And I'm just like, whatever looks dumb, I want it.
Yeah. No kidding.
I just like goofy
Exactly.
things.
It's good, and it's good that they put that content to the game.
Exactly. We need the goofy things. And we're gonna get a cow boss. Did you hear about the cow boss?
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm so excited, dude.
Oh my god, are you gonna be cow locked? They're gonna have the hard mode version of it, right?
Yeah, I gotta beat the hard version of the cow boss.
Oh
I
my
gotta
God.
conquer it.
Yes. You have to milk the cow. Okay. Get milk.
Is that real? Oh my god! I was like, is that real?
Ew, that'd
Gotta
be
milk the
so
cow.
weird if they made you milk the cow in the fight. That's how you get the loot. When it's dead, you milk it.
Yeah.
That's actually horrifying.
Oh my god! Wait, Jagex, she's
email
cooking.
them. Email. I mean, at a Roxer, we destroy it. Why can't we milk a cow?
Exactly. Get the loot.
Deceased cow. That would actually be like really morbid. Also, I
When you
think
put it like that.
yeah, I think it's also a bowl, so it's fine.
Oh,
It could have udders, surely.
stronger version of a cow.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. We'll milk the cow for the drops. So I feel like that's gonna end up being one of my favorite pets if we get a little cow, especially
Oh my gosh, I know.
if it actually looks like one. Like a bull's cute, but I want it to look like a little cow personally.
Like a little baby cow. You better have a bell
Yes.
around his neck. Like,
Oh my god, that's really cute. I didn't even think
so
of it
cute.
like that. Do
So
you
cute.
did you follow like all the Winter Summit updates? No.
No.
Okay.
I kind of just learn of things as people like come to me and tell me about them. They're like, "Oh my God, Lulu, did you
Yeah.
hear about this?" I'm like,
You're
"Oh,
like,
that's
cow?
sick." I'm like, "What?" And then I
That's
go
so
look
good.
sometimes, but I don't keep up with things
Yeah.
that well.
No, that's fair. I'm assuming you've heard about Raids 4.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Are
I'm
you
so excited.
are you gonna be like, probably Raids 4 locked?
I think so. I
Yeah.
think so. I think it'll, from what I've heard, it's not going to be as much puzzle solving.
Mm-hmm. They said no
So,
puzzles. They compared it to
yeah,
Tob, but I think they even said harder than Tob.
good. I
Yeah.
want it to be.
Oh my
I'm excited.
gosh. It's gonna be so cool. I feel like by then you're gonna have Blorva, you're gonna be Max, Fangkit, like
Dude, yes.
I'm ready.
We gotta start dreaming big.
Yeah.
Make all these things come
Exactly.
true.
Would you have like any thoughts on what kind of stuff you'd want to drop from the raid? Or are you just like, I personally am very uncreative. People are like, what would you do? And I'm like, I have no idea. I'm not an idea guy.
Yeah, yeah. Like when you somebody asked about concepts and I'm just like,
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know.
That is the question. I did think it was kind of random though that the raid's not even going to be sailing related. I was kind of
Oh, I
disappointed.
know.
That was
You would think like
random.
we could like battle on boats for like one of the portions or something. Like
Yeah.
maybe be like an underwater raid or something cool.
Yep, I wanted an underwater raid so bad, and I was convinced. And they're like God Wars themed, and I'm like, what?
Dang it.
I know.
Because that would be cool. I don't know if you play Sea of Thieves at all, but they have underwater, like sort of
Oh,
not raids, but something similar.
I
So
haven't
it's like
played
a
it, but I've
super
heard of
cool
it.
concept. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like it'd be so cool, especially because I mean, like, people could wear their little. What is it called? What's the thing you
Yeah,
wear?
the fishbowl helmet.
Yes,
Oh
the
my gosh,
fishbowl
yes.
helmet. Or I know there's like the amulet that acts like that if you have it. So it could be like, okay, and then there's incentive to go with
Everything.
the
Yeah.
amulets. Raids 5, we have ideas.
We should be on the Jagex team.
Okay, like I said, we're not idea people, but we just stay cooking right now. Like,
I know, we really are.
we need to be hired immediately.
Here's my resume. Yes.
Like, plays RuneScape.
Plays RuneScape, bartends.
Yeah, me. I'm like front desk receptionist. Plays RuneScape. Hire me as a developer. I mean,
I'm a dev. Come on.
I have it in me. I could do it.
Somewhere in the brain.
What would your dev name be? Do you ever think that when you hear their little
No.
names? I don't know why I
No,
always
I've
do.
never thought of that.
Oh, really?
It'd probably just be Lulu.
Lulu's like
I'm
cute
not.
sounding though, so I feel like it would
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have one?
I've thought like Boon, but then I'm like, well, it just rhymes with rune. It's
Yeah.
the whole RuneScape. The Bunebape just rhymes with RuneScape, and it's like, it sounds horrible. It sounds weird, but like Bloods will put like B's in front of everything.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even think of it like that.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Me and Robert used to just talk about RuneScape, and we'd be calling it Bunebape all the time. So we're like, let's start a podcast and name it Bunebape. So I feel like because of my origin story, they wouldn't let me name it.
Yeah.
Boone.
Probably not. They're like,
Yeah, maybe not appropriate. So I would want to sing anonymous. If I worked for Jagex, I don't know about you, but I don't think I'd want people to know.
I agree, because I've just
Mhm.
seen so much like backlash towards certain mods,
Oh,
and I'm just
yes.
like, dang, they're like human people. Like, y'all need to calm down.
Especially when it's like stuff that they're not even involved with. It's just like, why is my
Mhm.
account banned? And they're like, I'm working on Raids 4. Like, I don't know why
Yeah.
your account's banned.
Why are you tweeting me 500 times?
Literally, yeah. No, I would definitely have to be anonymous. I've applied for their jobs, but they won't.
Ooh.
They don't want to like give me a visa and sponsor me and move me overseas, which is selfish of them.
Very
Selfish.
selfish.
Yeah. Are you?
I think they're missing out.
Thank you. I have very good
We
customer service. I pride
can put
myself
on
on
that face. Yes.
it. Are you going to be going to RuneFest this year? You can.
I've thought about it. I really, really want
Ooh.
to. I think I need to like save up for one big event though. I think I
Mhm.
might be going to TwitchCon instead
I live in
because
San
it's just,
Diego.
yeah, it's just way closer. I
Oh
don't
my
have
god.
to travel overseas.
Okay.
So I'm really hoping I can make it this year.
Yay! You should. We
Yeah,
could get food or something. I don't go to
I
the
agree.
con, but
Yes.
I just tell everyone,
I'm
come hang out with me.
yeah, I'm just scared. Like I don't know.
Why?
I don't want to like drag certain people along and then have them feel like I don't know.
I don't think anyone would feel that way. I'm pretty sure everyone really likes you.
I know. I just that little parasite in my brain.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I like a few years ago, we bought tickets to go to like some show, some like, I don't know, like concert or something that a bunch of people from TwitchCon were going. And I decided day of, after spending $30 in each of our tickets, no one there likes me. So we didn't go. And then afterwards, I was telling Nella because she was gonna meet me. She's like, you
Oh
should have told me
no.
that. I would have encouraged you to go. And I was like,
It's hard.
I was having an emo moment.
Yeah. You gotta feel bad for yourself sometimes. And like it's not
Exactly.
even that. It's just like I don't know. I just don't want to be annoying. I don't want to be
Yeah.
a nuisance.
Oh,
But I feel
same.
like I would feel better if I like definitely like had people that I knew were
Okay.
going instead of going into a blind.
Yeah. We'll talk more. And then uh everywhere that you want someone to go, I will just follow you around. I don't care.
Oh, chauffeur.
Yeah.
We could chauffeur each other.
I do work 9 to 5, but it's okay. You can hang on the parking lot. I'll turn the AC in my car. Like, it's fine.
Hang the sign up. She's okay. She's at
She has
AC and her
water.
favorite music's playing.
Yeah. Literally, she's playing RuneScape on mobile. She's fine.
Yep. Yep.
Last year during TwitchCon, like, Vor Kathleen and Ash, I don't know how to say Ash's name is Ashlika. I don't know. Anyway, they were both
Ash.
here.
I just call her Ash.
I call her Ash too. They both were hanging out with Raniel baby. Oh, wait. Rachel's in your chat too. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that guy. He's
Yeah.
so kind.
He is. He lives 5 minutes away from us.
Oh,
And-
that's cool.
yeah. So he's like, whenever we go overseas later this year, he's gonna feed our cats. But they're afraid of him. It's funny. But I was
Who
like,
is this man?
I know. There's a funny picture I'll send you later of he walked in to feed them whenever we went to a wedding, and our cat Moose looks petrified, but he's hungry, so he's just staring at him with the biggest eyes.
He's like, I don't know how to feel about all this.
Exactly.
You have my stuff.
Oh, but yeah, they were all there, and I was like half joking but low key serious because they were getting brunch, and I was like, "What if you guys just like came into my work with your food while I'm on lunch?" And they're like, "No,
Oh my
we're not gonna go
gosh.
hang out at the parking lot of your work."
I would. What? That sounds sick.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. They're a bunch of haters.
They just don't have that like improv in them to do crazy
Exactly.
things.
Crazy things sit in a
Impulsive
medical office
things.
parking lot. Literally.
Absolutely insane.
We're so crazy. I'm like so random. I just sit
Oh
there
no.
and I put my little sunscreen up in my car so no one could see me eat my sandwich, and I sit in my car and eat.
Oh, I need one of those.
They're
Smart.
nice. Not even just for heat. Like, even if it's like raining, I'll put it up because my windows aren't tinted. And I'm like, I don't want you guys to like watch me eating.
Fishbowl vehicle. Yeah.
Exactly.
I have one of those too.
Yeah. Exactly. It helps a lot because I feel embarrassed, and then it's like patience that I check in after my lunch, so I'm like, don't look at me.
The shame.
The shame.
You can't know I'm not an NPC.
I know.
Like-
I do think that sometimes I'll like see people that I checked in like in the parking lot, and I like look away and I'm like, this is too weird. No, like you don't
Yeah.
exist outside of that room.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
kind of how I feel.
I was gonna say, yeah, would you feel that way with like people if you saw them outside of work? Probably. It's
It's a little different because like
Of
I have
course.
regulars who come in every day.
I mean, so
They're
do we.
lovely.
It's just for like worse reasons. They have wounds.
Yeah, yeah, they're not coming to have fun and chit chat. Yeah, it's way different.
Yeah. You saying that reminds me, we've had complaints at our work from 3 of us are at the front desk, and people have complained that we chit chat too much and like write anonymous reviews being like, I think they're good social butterflies. I don't think they're very good at being receptionists though. And it's like, oh,
Oh my gosh.
sorry.
No. We have a lot to catch up on. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah. So I feel like it would be probably a more chill environment being a bartender.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's why I'm comfortable where I am for sure.
Have you been doing that for a while?
Yes. So I started working here at like a little after COVID or
Oh
before
wow.
COVID.
It's
No,
been a few
during COVID
years.
actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I started as a server, so I
Oh
wasn't even
wow.
behind the bar.
Yeah.
And I just worked my way up to becoming a bartender, and I enjoy it way more than
See,
serving tables.
I feel like I've heard that from so many people, like in the restaurant industry. That's like their goal is like be the bartender.
Yes. Yeah. It's nice. You just get to make drinks, and typically everybody's pretty chill.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some weirdos, but mostly good.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go.
My sister used to, I don't know if you have regulars like this. My sister worked at an Applebee's randomly as a bartender. And there was
Okay.
one regular who would come in every day, so much so that one of the stools, like at like the bar, had a plaque with his name on it. And he would
Oh
just go
my
and sit there all the
goodness.
time. It's just,
That's crazy.
I don't know why. I'm like, Applebee's? Really? Not,
Applebee's every day is wild. Like, there's so many bars.
there's so
So
many
many.
in Applebee's.
Well,
I
we
get
definitely
it.
have regulars who come in like every single day. Like we can count on them to
Really?
come in. Yeah.
Whoa.
But we don't
What?
give them a plaque.
Wow, you guys are kind of
We're
mean
not
to your
that fancy.
regulars.
I know.
They
They're gonna
probably
write
love
a
it.
complaint.
Yeah. Be like, they're too chatty and they don't give me plaques.
They didn't save my spot at the bar.
Yeah,
I had to sit on the other side.
it's ridiculous. You guys should be ashamed and you should have to close your business.
This is outrage.
Yeah. But I love hearing like people's jobs outside of like just like outside of like streaming and RuneScape. I think it's just so cool to be like we all just like live our little lives and then log in our
Yeah.
RuneScape.
Yeah, we all just want to play our silly little clicky game at the end of the
know.
day.
It's so funny. And it's funny like how many scientists I know that play this game. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny. I mean, I feel like okay, maybe I shouldn't say this, but like I feel like smart people play RuneScape. Maybe I shouldn't.
Oh my god, thank
Maybe
you.
I shouldn't say that, but
No, I mean, thanks. I'm taking that as a compliment.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like you have to have a certain level of like,
It's not.
what's the word?
Yeah, you have to like think about stuff. Oh my, do we sound like
Mhm.
bullies? I don't know, but yeah, a lot of people play RuneScape. We're complimenting
Yeah.
you guys.
Yes.
You have to
Smart
use your
RuneScape
brain.
players.
Yes, you can't just
Mhm.
go and like and like buy stuff. Okay, now I'm actually shit talking. Sorry. You guys are smart. I won't compare it to other games. Like,
Every
I'm
game is
toxic.
valid.
Yeah, every game means you're
Yeah.
smart. But
Ooh.
some are close. As I played like Animal Crossing for an hour earlier. Like,
Yeah. No kidding.
who am I to
You
judge?
guys can do what I do.
You wouldn't get it. I'm on that I'm on the Animal Crossing villager picture grind. I don't know if you were ever to Animal Crossing. I have a spreadsheet.
Yep.
I have a
Gotta get all the
spreadsheet.
pictures.
I've gotten like over 70. I don't skip. So I've had this account since
Wow.
2021. And whenever they move, I put their pictures in a mass graveyard. And
So you're collecting them all, but in like the most morbid way.
yeah, I don't put their pictures in the graveyard till they move though. But like,
Okay, that's good.
what's kind of awkward is there's a new update. I don't know if you play Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like you
Yeah.
would. I
The
feel like
hotel.
yes, the hotel. And now you know. Now that the hotel's there, the guests at the hotel can like walk around your island, including people that used to live there and they remember living there. And I'm like, this is so weird because your grave's right there. Like,
It's like the ghost. You just gotta
Exactly.
pretend it's the ghost.
yeah, I'm like, it needs closure. It can't move on.
Yeah, no kidding. I've currently got like I restarted my island because I was just over it.
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
I be time skipping though. I don't know how
Okay.
you know.
I think most people do. It's honestly, it's probably more fun because I can only play for like an hour and then I'm like done for the day.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it. Clocked in.
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of like a job sometimes. And having a
Kind of is.
spreadsheet also makes it sound like a job, but I have to keep
Yeah.
track.
And same with RuneScape. Like, come on, that's like a full-time job sometimes.
That's what, okay, that goes so well with what you're saying. You have to, that we're smart. It is like a job.
Mm-hmm.
We clock in, we put in our hours. We're not having fun. We're
Yep.
grinding.
We're gaining XP
Mm-hmm. And then,
because we want that level.
yeah. And once we get the level, we lie to ourselves and say that was really fun. It wasn't.
Can't wait for the next one.
Yeah. And then it's painful again. I don't know why we
That's
do
why
this.
PVM is my thing. That's why PVM is my thing. You will not catch me getting 200 mil in anything.
No.
No.
What if you're going dry on a pet? Would you consider going 200 mil?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it though. That's the only time. I'm not willingly doing that.
No, real. I was so afraid because I got tangled at 105 million, which is horrible.
Wow.
But I've had people stop by and chat that have gone drier, and I was convinced it was gonna be 200 mil. I wouldn't mind with some skills. Well, I mean, obviously I'd fucking mind, but
Yeah. Like, hello.
yeah. But like wood cutting, for example, I'm like, okay, if I go dry on that, at least it's AFK. I'm scared of rune crafting. I'm so afraid I'm not gonna get the pet and I'm gonna have to keep doing it.
Oh no.
I live in fear.
Well, the thing that sucks is like there's 2 rune crafting pets. There's not even just
Yes.
one anymore. Like
Yeah.
you have to do Guardians of the Rift if you want that silly little
I
triangle dude.
mean, you know the pets I like. You know I want that triangle.
Yeah. Yeah. The derpy little dude.
I
Yes.
love him. He's so cute.
Yes. That's
It's
what I'm dreading is like things like that I don't want to go dread.
yeah, because I guess you already have 99 in all of these skills. So once you dedicate to the
Yeah.
pet grind, it's all bad.
Yeah.
Not to
It
bum
is.
you out, but it's all bad.
No, because I'm mining amethyst on my main right now and I'm like, just playing on mobile or whatever.
Oh
So
no.
it's super fun.
Is this you trying to get the pet mining amethyst?
Hmm.
Oh
Yep.
no. Okay, wait, what's the XP at? How bad?
We just got the fishing pet, so I'm not that much
Ooh.
over. I'm not that much over in mining yet.
Okay.
Yet.
Okay. What was the fishing pet at? That one was past 99?
Yeah, I think it was 18 mil XP.
That's not too bad. And it's more
No,
AFK.
it wasn't bad.
What a RuneScape player thing to say. 18 mil worth of your life spent fishing. That's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
I was doing other things, right?
I don't know if you ever look at your time played. I wouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
I would not.
I have.
Oh no. Was it over a year?
It's getting close to a year. Let me check
Yeah.
real quick.
Oh, you're gonna do it right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
Let's see.
Okay.
Time played. Oh, no.
Yeah, I like how it's like, are you sure?
333 days.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna be hitting a year probably in the next few months, I imagine, because you luck
Probably.
in. Oh my gosh. But okay, hear me out. I feel like less than a year in game, having Inferno and Quiver is crazy.
I hope so. I waited long enough to get that stuff.
Was there ever times that you wanted to grind it, but you're like, no, I have to set this as a goal for like the chat too?
No. I was way too scared.
Yeah.
I was way too scared. And that's like with any new content. I'm like, I don't know how to do it. I'm not going to be good.
I feel like you killed it though. You got it done so quick. Like,
Thank you. Yeah.
and then whenever we get the new cow boss out, the next hardest content, which sounds insane to say out loud, I'm sure you'll be killing it.
I hope so. I hope there's instances so it's not like absolutely insane.
There's
Trying
gotta
to farm
be.
it. Yeah.
They should make it so you can like how some bosses are where you can watch other people kill it.
Yeah.
Observe
Like
the cow.
peek in there.
Yeah.
Like...
It's just like, "Rrr." I don't know what cows do. Something
love
like
that. Moo. Yeah, I wonder what kind of special attacks this thing's gonna have.
I feel like, okay, it's a bull, right? I imagine. I
Yeah.
think it's a bull. It's gonna do like, I'm manifesting. It's going to do like a bull run. It's gonna be like shroom, 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 and you're gonna have time to move away, and then it's bam, like a nightmare. How she runs, I could see that.
I could see that too.
I'm an idea guy.
Like a matador type
Yes,
beat.
that's what it's called. Thank you.
Huh.
I didn't know, so I was
I like
like
it.
moving my hand like I'm in a bowl. You got what I meant.
Yeah, we got the same brain waves going on
We
here.
got it. Or like maybe you'll have to wear like red when you do it or something.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that would be kind of spicy.
Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm good at this. Hire me. And then I'll forget
Hire
everything.
me, by the way.
By the way, no big deal. I feel like all my ideas are probably not as good as I think they are in general. I just want
Yeah.
stuff because they look cute.
You
But
have the idea, but how to implement.
yeah, that's where you lose me.
Exactly.
Oh, did you try to do the sailing competition thing, the island?
No.
No.
What?
Okay,
What?
okay, you did. You said you don't follow the news. I should I should
Nope.
know. There's a competition for the next sailing island, player designed, and
Oh.
they got like 50,000 entries or something. I don't know if I'm making up that number. I think it was like
Holy
50.
moly.
I know. They allegedly looked at them all. I don't know because they didn't choose mine, so that makes me think that they missed my email. Probably. But
Probably. They probably missed it.
probably missed it. But it's like
50,000's wild.
I know. People like went all in. So we're getting I feel like you're like the podcast listener and I'm on the podcast telling you the news. We're getting Worms Crag Lulu. Did you even know about this?
What? No.
You're like, what's Worms Crag?
I don't know what any of this is. I especially don't keep up with sailing. Like, I hate
Okay,
that
wait, yeah,
skill
you're
so
like
much.
you hate it?
I hate it. I'm a big hater.
I didn't wait, did you vote for it?
No.
Did you vote no skill or just other skills?
I vote. What was the other skill? I think it was like
Shamanism.
shamanism. I think I voted that.
Yeah.
Or I voted not any. Because sailing, I mean, like, I don't know.
It's
It's all right.
It's all right. I like it more with the salvaging, which at the same time is not a skill. It's just AFK.
Yeah, you click a thing and
Yeah.
dip.
But I love that. That's my favorite kind of skilling.
True.
Did you not want it because you're already maxed?
I was completely open to another skill. I just
okay.
wanted it to be cooler. But it's just water agility.
It is.
So it kind of sucks. I don't know.
Yeah. When you get to
Like,
the
cool concept.
Yeah. And islands are cool. But
Mini game type thing. I don't know. Could be a mini game or like a boss or I don't know.
That's very valid. A sailing boss. Just you fight the water.
Like I don't know. Like make a big Kraken boss.
Yeah.
Like that's insane to take down.
I think I like it, but I have a hard time being critical of things. So I'm also like will agree with people next to me because you know you're saying critical things and I'm like, you're right, sailing sucks. But if someone was here hyping it up, I'd be like, I love sailing too. Like
yeah. I feel you.
I'm not gonna have my own opinions, maybe.
No, you're good.
But
it's just like there's certain aspects that are good and then there's certain aspects that just suck.
Exactly. I do wonder how you'll like it if you do Barracuda Trials though. Because that's, I mean, it's like a challenge, but it's a skilling challenge. So I don't know how into it you would be. But I don't know.
I don't know. I'd have to watch it because like the thing with me is like I've tried, especially when sailing first came out, there's a lot of people streaming it, obviously.
Yeah.
I just could not, even my favorite streamers, I could not sit there and watch it. Like they were doing the craziest like trials, all this other stuff, and I'm just
You're like, no, I can't.
No.
I was like streaming for like 2 weeks and then I had an epiphany. Oh my God, I'm doing skilling streams. And then I stopped and I started doing other stuff.
Yep.
It felt new and it felt exciting. And then I was like, I'm just skilling. Like, ew, I don't do that.
I'm just sitting here yapping. I'm not even killing nothing.
I know. Like, what? It was kind of a scam. So maybe I'm agreed with you. Sailing, But I do love the turtle pot. So
yes, that is the one thing that it brought that is amazing. And the goal. The goal
is so goofy. He looks like a little rotisserie chicken. I love him.
Ooh, yeah.
Do you do like combat achievements at all? Is that something you're into?
No. So
Really?
I've only recently just started giving a fuck about them,
Ooh.
which is kind of insane. A lot of people look at my combat achievements and laugh because I just have not gone out of my way to grind
Really?
certain things.
I totally thought you would have
Um,
been into them, so I'm actually very surprised.
no, and like I said, like recently I've kind of like been scrolling through them and seeing what ones I could do. Cause like I'm not saying I'm gonna be GM one day,
Yeah,
but
maybe.
to have I don't know, you know,
I mean,
if they keep adding shit, I don't know.
yeah, literally. Do you
But
want
we'll
to
see.
do you want to get master at least? The 2-minute throws
Yeah,
is really nice.
yeah, I really do.
Wait,
And
what?
I think it's doable.
Yeah, with your skill, totally. And
Hmm.
how far are you in it now?
Let's see. I think
I need you to say
I'm
like medium or
very
something.
oh god, it's worse than I thought.
Wait, what is it?
So I've completed 206 combat oh wait. Yeah, combat tasks.
That's not a lot.
No, it's not. So
um,
yeah.
that's a number of all time.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna
This
get it. I'll get
You'll get
there.
it. You'll
I
get
just gotta
it.
go back to all this bullshit that they
Yeah.
added
It's very
stuff for.
funny because you have to go and do a bunch of easier stuff to move up.
Just doesn't sound that fun.
Yeah, you have the opposite problem as most people, I would say.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Are you into collection logging?
I do. I like that collection log slot little
Ooh,
chime in my ear.
yes.
I'm not extremely high up in numbers. I don't even know. Let's see. I've
Okay.
logged almost 400 collections.
Okay,
Not that
nice.
good.
I said,
Not that
okay,
good.
nice.
Could be
Not
better.
that good.
Could be
But
better.
I mean, once you start, if you like find that that's your goal to do the collection logging, it goes by so
Mhm.
much quicker. Because I feel like
Yeah.
I was at like 600, and then I was like, I really like collection logging. I'm gonna focus on that more. And now I'm at like 990. So
Yeah, if you
it's
go for like the more easily obtainable things, you can definitely get a lot of things or clue scrolls. Clue
oh
scrolls I really
yeah.
enjoy.
Oh, you like clues too?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mostly just turn them into masters though, because I want
Mhm.
that bloodhound
It's
so
so
bad.
cute. Do you know like you're not close to 1,000, are you? I'm assuming.
No. I like just past 100
Oh,
masters
cheesy.
done.
Cheesy on the clue
Yeah,
sack.
thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I
I
like
just did that
it.
recently. I don't know if you're gonna do the other grinds, but they all drop like different stuff at the tiers. So like at 200 elites you get something, at 300 hard,
Oh.
etc. I mean they're not like the coolest stuff. It's like a big spade and a moat, but I don't know if that's stuff
Well,
you're
that's
into.
still like that's like a flex on other people.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
do want to do the lower tier
Mm-hmm.
not elite clues. Um it's just a matter of farming them out and not turning them into masters because I'm
Yeah.
a psychopath.
No, you just want the pie thing. That's understandable.
Yeah.
Now that
Yep.
I had like a goal to hit like all those numbers, but now that I have, I understand why you'd have a hard time. Every time I get a clue, I'm like, I'm gonna turn this into a master real quick. I'm gonna turn this into a
Yeah.
master real
Like I
quick.
have to finish it. I have
Yes.
to finish it.
I just want that freaking pet.
It's so cool.
It's so cool. And
Definitely the thing I yearn for most in the game.
not even like money drops. You're like, it's the bloodhound.
The Bloodhound.
He's so
Just that
good.
straight flex. You can't beat it.
Literally. Outside of PPM, do you do any PKing at all? Any dead
No.
man? No.
No.
The way you said it. I'm
Listen,
dead.
my ego can't handle PKing. If I
Yeah?
get sat and I'm trying my damn hardest, I'm gonna think about that for like the rest of my life.
Every night going to bed thinking about them saying GF.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so
Replaying it
good.
in my brain. No, I am just like, I don't know. The wilderness scares me like high key.
Really? So, do you not have any wilderness pet bosses, I'm guessing? Like the pets?
Nope.
Boss pets. What am I trying to say right now? You get it.
None of them. And my
Wow.
chat always makes fun of me because they're like, dude, like, you're fine, just go. I'm like, no.
That's
I
how
got
I
PK'd
feel.
here one time.
I got PK'd here once 18 years ago. Now I'm
Yeah.
scared.
Like, I lost everything.
That everything was like 100 pain value.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
exactly.
that's so fair. I used to feel the same way. Like, I don't know if you like scary games, but I felt like I was playing a scary game when I go into earnest, like the like heart beating fast and stuff.
Yeah,
And now I
the
just,
adrenaline.
yeah, now I just don't bring anything. And then if people PK me, I pretend I don't care, but like low key, I do care. Obviously, in my head, I'm like,
Yeah,
stupid,
low key,
stupid. I
kind
hate
of
you.
do.
Yeah,
Like, enjoy your spade, noob.
yeah. But I won't actually say anything because people are crazy. People have harassed me before after I said
Oh
something. So I'm
yeah,
like,
I
oh,
don't.
suffer in
I don't
silence.
trust shit talking PKers.
You're like, they're gonna find my home. Like, say what
Yeah,
you want to say. It's
they'll
fine.
yeah they'll scout you out for the rest of the
Your
month.
life.
Like,
No, it's so real. So you don't do Deadman. What about leagues? Do you do leagues?
ooh, I played a little bit of leagues. I didn't get very far into it before I got really bored, and
Ah,
I at that point, I think the last leagues I was working towards, I don't even freaking remember, but I played it and I was like, ugh, this kind of sucks.
ah. Dang.
It's
Okay.
just, I don't know. It's literally, and I know this is what RuneScape is
Okay.
in a way, but everybody's just doing the same exact thing
That
to
is what
get the same
RuneScape.
exact thing and get to the same exact next level. Like they're just choosing the same path
Yes.
because it's like efficient or whatever. It's just, I
Okay.
don't know. Like,
I mean, that's fair. Okay, because I feel like you're not doing necessarily things in the right order, you know? Like, you're not even working on CAs and you're doing all this stuff. So
yeah,
you are doing things a little bit differently, and I could see how that'd be annoying.
yeah, yeah, for sure. So I don't know. It just feels like there's no point to it. I mean, there's obviously cosmetics, but there's nothing to gain really for me. I
Yeah.
love playing my main. I love getting things that I can actually permanently have.
No, real. And I mean, you're a main, so you could just buy the cosmetics, which is very
Yeah,
helpful.
exactly. Exactly.
So, based on what you said, like, I'm assuming you're not into efficiency scape.
No. People ask how I did like the really tedious grinds like 99 rune crafting or like
Mm,
whatever it may be, and I'm just like very inefficiently while I played another game.
yeah.
Like I would click every like now and again, and then I'd be AFK for like probably 5 minutes or more,
Yeah.
and then click again. Like,
I love that too when like you're fully AFK, not even like skilling, but your character's just standing there doing nothing because you're not paying
breathing.
attention. Just moving around a little bit.
That's just how I got through most of those grinds. I can't sit there and efficiently click per
I
hour
know.
like I'm losing my mind.
I don't know how people do it. And it's just like I'll look at like construction because everyone's like, oh my god, it's so fast. You
Mhm.
get like 1,000,000 XP an hour. I did it for 20 minutes yesterday. The method is 1,000,000 an hour. I was getting 200K. And I was like, and I couldn't
What
concentrate.
is
I was like, I
happening?
need to be
Yeah,
done.
yeah. It's so bad. Construction's so bad.
Yeah, I feel like people always like hype it up, and I'm like, it's good if you have concentration, which I don't have. So no.
And money.
And
Like, never
money, yeah.
mind. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, the money. I'm like, I feel like I finally start earning money back. I got 2 pairs of boots at Delve. Wait, have you done
Ooh,
Delve?
no, but that's probably next on the agenda
Actually,
after like
yeah.
Blorva and stuff because I just want to get comfy with those bosses, but
Mm-hmm.
Doom, I don't know. It just seems super fun. I want to see how far I can get. I've seen my
Yeah.
homies get super far. I know I can get far too.
I feel like you'll actually really like Doom because it's like actually fun. You know, some bosses, Whispers maybe not always the most fun. Doom is fun.
Yeah. Doom is fun to watch, so I assume it's fun to play and
Yeah.
learn.
Oh, that'd be super cool to see you do that.
Yeah, there's so much I haven't done, but just take it at my own pace.
Yeah, I like that. And in real life though, I wanna ask you about your cats. I don't have any casual
Okay.
segue to that, but tell me about your cat.
Okay, so I have three cats. They are all named after League of Legends characters
Are they actually?
because, yes, I started with Ari.
Mm-hmm.
I got her in like 2014. She was a little stray kitty. Um, and I had another cat at the time named Callie. But
Oh.
Callie got really old and she ended up passing away. So we went to the shelter to look at kittens
Yeah.
just to see.
She needed a
And
new
we came
friend.
across, yeah, we came across these two that got surrendered by their previous home, and they were adult cats,
Oh.
but they were only adoptable as a pair, and I really fell in love with them. So I adopted them, renamed them Jax and Poppy. I felt so bad renaming them, but like
As adult cats.
they're horrible. Their previous names are horrible.
What were their names?
Morris and Motor. I don't know, dog.
Morris. That's the
My poor boy. He didn't deserve that.
Mm-mm.
Morris.
Mine were Stanley and Gemma, and I'm like, these are grown adult names. No, now they're Moose and Goose.
I love that. They're
Thanks.
so cute.
Yeah, yours are too. It's so funny how I like forgot that you had it, and you're like, I've literally posted pictures in your Discord, and I was like, oh,
You're good. I have goldfish memory, so I don't blame you at all.
You get it.
You get too much stuff per day.
Yes,
Just kind of goes through.
Exactly. Even when there's not a lot going, still kind of just goes through.
Yeah. Yep.
So all your cats got along though? Like you adopted the two and the first one was okay?
Yep.
Aww.
I mean, she's definitely like really like timid and skittish, but she eventually warmed up to everything. How like she doesn't necessarily like the other girl cat that we adopted, but they
really
stay cordial for the most part.
They keep it professional.
Yeah, they're too old. They're senior cats. They're just lazy.
How old are they?
Yeah. So I believe Jax and Poppy are a year younger than Ari, and Ari is 12 years old now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So they're old ladies, old men.
It's just like a
They
little
like to lounge around.
Yeah, it's a senior living facility at your house.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's adorable.
But I love them. Yeah. I just want to give them, the best rest of their days that they have left. I wish I could have gotten to know them when they were like little babies though.
Yeah.
That would have been even better.
I wasn't expecting to have that feeling of like, because we adopted our cats when they're like 9 months old. We wanted adult cats. We just happened to really like them. So we're like, all right, fine.
Mhm.
I feel like if you're a parent that's adopted a child, you won't like this comparison. But I'm like, wow, I wish I could have seen pictures of them as a baby,
Yeah. Yeah. No, you really do. Like, how freaking cute and tiny were they at one point?
Yes, exactly. And
I need to know.
I've even like considered like, should I just like the foster parents? I'm like, no, it's been too weird. Like it's been like over a year, and I'll be like, hey,
Yeah, like,
remember?
hey, by the way. Do you have these old pictures?
Yeah, they're gonna be like, I have had 30 foster cats since then. I don't even remember.
I just wish I could see them as little babies.
Yeah, I bet
or
they'd be
even
so
loved on
cute.
them since then.
Do you always get or are you always like a fan of adopting like older pets in general, or it just worked out that way?
It just happened to work out that way.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time like I went out and adopted. It's always been like a street cat or
Really?
like
Always?
yeah. Oh yeah, like a street cat that we find or yeah.
That's so
So
sweet. How do you
yeah.
like get the street cats to trust you? Because we're like, we can't have cats, but like if a stray cat loved us, we'd make it work. So I tried to like force them to love me, but none of them ever did. It never
It's
worked.
hard. No, it's hard. And a lot of cats just won't. Like some cats just don't care about humans touching them or whatever it may be. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no trick to it. You just got to find the right cat. I think Ari, when we found her, she was just so timid and scared.
Aw.
She did not care. Like, she just wanted to get out of there. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. I love the idea of
Yeah.
like meeting a stray cat and falling in love and just be like, and now we saved each other.
Yeah.
All
It's
cringe.
true, though. It is true.
Yeah. Oh. Are you always been a cat person, or do you like dogs too?
I've been more of a cat person for sure. I've had dogs growing up,
Okay.
but I've seen how much effort and attention they require.
Yeah.
And I just don't have that energy in me. And I know that. So other dogs, cool. I love them. But owning a dog would be so much for me personally.
It's just the walks. I'm like, no. Because I could play with my cats for a while, like I know that they need attention, like I'll play with them. I don't have to move as much, just like have a little string. They've been really into shoelaces. Just grab a shoelace.
Yeah.
time of their life.
And it's not like you're waking up. I mean, you might be waking up at 6 a.m. to feed them, but you don't have to like go
Yeah.
outside and like take them out. And
Yes. Exactly.
cats are just so self-sufficient.
Yeah.
I think that's why I really like them.
I'd never had cats before we had these cats. I was always a dog person. And I'm like, man, this shit's lit. Like, this
Yeah,
is so easy.
it is. It's so nice.
I still love dogs,
Yeah.
but I'm like, maybe someday if I have a yard, so I don't have to like take them out.
Yeah, yeah. And that's kind of like a responsible thing to know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have the space or the means to have a dog right now. So,
Oh, yeah, exactly. Because if I had to, obviously, I would take our cats back to the place we adopted them because it's like a rescue place. And we actually had to sign something saying we would take them back if something happened. But
gosh.
I would feel so heartbroken if I ever had to like give back a pet. Like,
Yeah.
no.
If it didn't work out, yeah.
Yeah. I don't get
I couldn't do it.
I don't get people, especially like just like will leave their pets outside. They're like, all right, you belong to nature now. I'm like, are you stupid? I mean, I guess they
Yeah,
are.
here's
They
a
are stupid.
dirty water bowl and some food. Like, it's just not a way to live. Like, why do you even have a pet?
I know. Why? I mean, I guess they realized they couldn't. But I'm like, at least take it to a shelter. Come on.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not that hard.
I feel like I'm already a huge animal person, and having cats has made me, I'm like very annoying vegan, and having the cats has made me even more so. But I hate
Good.
that they have to eat meat. It disgusts me. I'm like, my nasty little carnivores. Like,
Yeah, disgusting. Ugh.
I feed them, and then if I get anything on my hands, I'm like, oh, and I go wash it and use hand sanitizer.
It's freaking gross.
It's
Like, I
gross.
obviously, like, I'm not a vegan or anything, but even,
You
it's
don't
just
take a
gross.
little
Not
bite every
edible.
once in a while.
No, absolutely not.
You're just like just a little nibble. That's so disgusting.
Trust me, the intrusive thoughts have like been there, but
So you're like,
I don't think I could. I don't think I could do it.
dang, new sub goal. You know, that's so gross. No,
Oh
it's not worth. Don't do it.
no, I'd be banned on Twitch because I'd be puking everywhere.
That's so good. If you're ready, we can move on to the Q&A.
Ready.
Perfect. Okay, so first question is from RS Schools. 2 questions, and we kind of brought these up earlier. So, what content on OSRS do you wish never existed and why? Say something toxic.
Sailing. Yes,
Oh,
sailing. I wish it never existed. I wish.
wow.
I wish it never existed.
Dang.
Genuinely, even at the expense of not having those 2 cute pets.
That's
If they
messed
never
up.
existed, I would be so happy.
You want Goal and Soup to stop existing. You sound
Yes.
crazy. You sound like a maniac.
I love them, but yes, please.
Oh my God.
Take it away. Like, honestly, I lived in a state of denial for so long that they were actually putting sailing in the game that I just ignored everything about it. And then when they dropped it in the game, I was like, oh, it didn't work.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
My denial didn't work.
Yeah.
No, I felt that same way though, where I would forget. We'd talk about it on the podcast and I'd be like, but we're not actually going to get it. It was delusion.
Yeah. It's just something we talked about.
Wow. I love that your one that you don't want to exist is so new.
It's just so bad. And I don't know. Like I said, like I don't enjoy watching it or playing it or anything so far, but maybe I'll change my mind. Who knows?
The 1 to 30 does really suck. So, I mean, you probably still won't like it after.
Probably not.
Maybe it won't be
I'm
as
just
strong.
doing it to get that cape.
Yeah, no, that's totally valid. And our schools also asked as a follow-up, do you have a concept for content that you think a lot about, but that you think about a lot but doesn't exist and that you wish it did?
This isn't my concept, but
Okay.
I think about this like probably like every day.
What is it?
Pink Graceful.
When are we gonna
Pink
get it?
Graceful, my love.
They literally talked about it, told us about a mini game that we could get it from, and then
It's so messed up.
silence. And we were gonna get a Tangleroot transmog with that. Do you remember? It was gonna be a cherry blossom. That was crazy.
Why would they do that to us though?
Because they hate women. I'm sorry.
Dude, I've been saying every time I die, it's because they hate women.
I mean, I told you how dry I'm going on pets. Coincidence?
I think not.
I think not. Sexist ass game.
I missed my ticket. Probably because they hate women.
You're like, is this misogyny?
Am I being targeted?
Yeah. I feel like the pink graceful, it has enough demand, and people, I think we just need to start talking about it again. Because you know what? We talked about the Holy Moly for years, talked about Slayerhood. We got those. We just need to keep talking about it, be like, what happened? Oh God, I loved that idea so much. I was gonna say Aunt Ira's Tea House. I remember the name and everything. We need it.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad you love it just as much. That's so funny.
It's so good. Did you ever watch Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Yeah.
Did you catch that's Aunt Iroh instead of Aunt Ira, and she makes tea like Aunt Iroh and Avatar makes tea? And I was like, I think it's an Easter egg.
What?
I'm pretty sure.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's Aunt Ira. I remember because we were talking about it, and I'm like annoying, so I made a short about it. And it was like my conspiracy to be like, oh my gosh.
Dude, but sometimes like I mean, it's got to be on purpose.
They love Easter eggs in this game.
Yeah.
They love that. If you could have yourself somehow in the game as an Easter egg, do you know what you'd like want it to be? This is a random question I did not prepare you for at all.
Random Easter egg.
Mm-hmm. It could be an NPC. It could be you right click something and it mentions you because it's relevant to you.
Ooh, if there was like a giant purple mushroom somewhere,
Cute.
and you examine it and it said that tasted purple,
okay,
that would be my Easter egg.
What is the background on that tasted purple?
So Lulu in League of Legends, and the reason why I kind of went under that persona was because she has purple hair.
Yeah.
And she's kind of like this whimsical, little fairy lady.
Cute.
And one of her voice lines is, that tasted purple. So.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
I feel like you could actually get yours in game because it would be like a double Easter egg for you and for League. So.
Yeah.
They're not even committing either way. Just saying.
And there's a whole mushroom forest. They could sneak a little.
I was thinking on False Island somewhere. Yeah, just sneak it in. Easy. That's a cute one.
Please.
And then my question for you. What is your favorite tip for new RuneScape players?
Ooh, new RuneScape players.
Yes.
I would say with everything I've been playing on my new account recently, yes, it is okay to follow guides, but don't limit yourself to that. Don't think you have to go down this path because it's most efficient, because everybody's doing it. Do what feels fun to you and what gives you the most satisfaction and gratification.
Yes.
If that's some shitty skill, like running runes and doing rune crafting all day, by all means, get your 99 rune crafting untrimmed cape. Please.
That's gross, but do what you enjoy.
Yeah. I don't know. I really just think it's most about setting goals and goals for yourself.
Yeah.
And really sticking to those.
Yeah. Wait, I didn't even ask. What are your iron goals? I only asked about your main. Sorry, I'm such a main.
Right now, I'm trying to get overheads so I can go be a silly little guy at top.
You're already trying to get the top on the iron.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in there with my rune simmy, smacking Berserk. I want to. I just want to see if it's possible. And also right now, I'm trying to get my farming up so I can get resources.
Yeah. That's those two things I never thought I'd hear in the same sentence, by the way. I'm trying to get my overheads to go to top. And I'm like, isn't there 30 steps in between these two things?
No kidding. There should be. There should be.
That's good though. I feel like you could do it. I remember in leagues, I don't know if you know who Megan Eve is. She's so she it was like a meme in leagues. Every time we went to top, she'd always come in with her rune plate body because she couldn't get any better drops. So I mean, if she could do it in leagues, it works. You can do it in main game, surely. I mean, we'll pretend that leagues is not so much better though.
Yeah, I've taken my Iron friend, my ultimate Ironman friend, who doesn't have any, and granted he's good at the game as is, but he comes in with nothing in gear and will still get the KC.
Oh,
and
hell
so
yeah.
that's kind of what gives me the glimmer of hope. Like,
Yes.
this could be possible.
Yeah, I think we could do it. Maybe not like, maybe this won't be the solo top because that sounds like a nightmare. But
Yeah.
that's a good
My
goal.
my nightmare, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like you're definitely gonna do this solo. I don't know. I feel like I've been hyping you up all this content, and I'm like putting you on a pedestal in my head where I'm like, she's gonna do everything. I think you can do it.
I hope you're right, but maybe I am too much on a pedestal.
No.
I'm just a girl at the end of the day.
No, you're just like a girl on the pedestal in a good way, and you're gonna do it all.
I like it. I'll take it.
All right. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about? Perfect. All right.
Not that I could think of.
I prepared you ahead of time. Let's see if you remember. What are your socials so we could all follow you?
My oh, let's get this
Your
situated.
camera needs to lock in.
Sorry.
No,
There, okay. My Twitter is Lulu is toxic, or
Love
X,
that.
whatever you want to call it. My Twitch is gonna be I'm Lulu's with an S at the end. And then I have a TikTok at Lulude.
Oh, cool.
And those are all my socials.
Perfect. I will link them all down below too in case you guys are like, how do you spell Lulu?
Yeah. It's hard.
It's a hard knock life. All right. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you very much.
me. I
Yes,
appreciate it.
thank you for having me.
Yes. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.